Haha! Hello everybody, it is Saturday night! Welcome to DANtics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. My name is Dan and tonight we'll be testing your trivia knowledge via DANtics 2.0 and Max's Stream Smart software. How you doing everybody? It's been a long time. I had to dust the jacket off. It's been a while since I've worked up a sweat wearing anything in this house. It still fits. Oh my gosh, I can fit into my prom dress. Yes!
It's only been a couple months, Dan.
Oh my gosh.
Although
Yes.
you did tell me you wanted to spend our vacation edibly.
I came I came with some upgrades. You have to fix the out of sync audio issue there, Crystal. I came with upgrades. I got some new glasses now. Before the glasses didn't have lenses in them, and then now they do. Now they do. I thought I put it on 800. I don't know if it needs to go to 900 or it might even go to 700.
I don't remember. It's one way or the other. Let's try this.
We'll try it. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday night out there. We have all new questions, all new round, and all new chances for new winners tonight here on DANtics. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let me know if the audio is synced up with this.
Yes, it's a little bit better. Different numbers than last night, which is odd. Last night the number was 900. But
that's what I put it on now.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought that's what I had it on. Maybe I had it on 800. I'm sure it looks clean. We have this big Zeppelin balloon of lighting here, so my lighting looks pretty good. I managed to light the room up and have glasses with lenses on so I can better to see you with.
They match your jacket quite well.
They do, huh? I guess it's all in theme. I have my little neck thing here, but it was already strangling me out. I felt like too much like the man. I'll go ahead, take off that bow tie thing here. How did the final cookies turn out, Crystal? If you were with us last night on Getting Baked with Getting Baked with Crystal. Is that? Are you gonna send me to American Idol?
No. I'll send you somewhere, but it's not American Idol.
Send me to one of those shows with a bunch of bloated collagen lip judges can judge me. So last night we made lemon key lime crumble cookie knockoff cookies and copycat. We need a little bit of refrigerator time before we put the topping on them, but they look beautiful today. I see them over there. I don't see any toppings on any of them, but the cookies themselves I see over there look like they hardened up nicely.
You woke me up from my nap to cut your hair, and I did not have time to prepare a cookie, but we will put one together and eat it before the show's over.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we'll be able to do that maybe at halftime or something like that. We'll bring the cookie out because I do want to taste it. I just brushed my teeth, so that's going to be awesome to have some key lime. Key lime pie.
We'll wait a bit. We got a super chat here from Nikki. Thank you so much, Nikki. She says, "Hi, y'all. Got my new Hot Wheels car next to me while I play."
Oh, nice. Thanks for the super chat, Nikki. I have a bunch on my desk right here. I got this new one the other day. Here, you want to see it real quick? Oh, it's not going to show up on the green screen, is it? This is not. It's not going to show up on the green screen.
Put your hand behind it. There you go. It's showing up.
So there's a mirror. I'll put that. Well, I don't want to put that in my pocket.
Because you'll find it later, like the one. Is this the one you found in my glove box?
Yeah, there's a green one next to it. Is the one I found in your glove box.
I didn't even know you were in my car, nor put a Hot Wheel in the glove box. But
yeah, I had one in my pocket, and then somehow another ended up in the glove compartment for an emergency or something like that.
Was the emergency going to the doctor and looking for a mask?
I guess
a Hot
so.
Wheel for your pocket,
right?
We also got a member super chat here from Chris. Thank you so much,
What's
friend,
up, dude?
for all of your support over the years. Fire up the Skype line, boys and girls. It's time for me to call in and win again on DANtics. # Danley Cup.
I need you to drive down here and host one of these shows. I'd love
that would be great.
Yeah, I bet you would. I bet you would nail it. I think it's your calling.
I think so.
Yeah, you should just
we
give
have
up.
A guest host.
You should just give up your career job to be one step above Wayne's World. I don't know.
You could totally support your family on it.
Wayne's World though had some cameras. They had like, did they just have the one camera? Yeah, we might be a little bit more upgraded than the technology that was on Wayne's World. I mean, I'm not hitting anything with wrenches or anything, but you know, it'll work. Somebody's calling. Yeah, I know, right? I know. So, Crystal.
Dan.
Let me explain it to you guys. Oh, real quick before we started. If you guys have not seen, we do have some RFS pins. Oh, yes, there you are. $15 shipped, and you can get your own head. You can get head from me in pin form.
A Dan head.
In pin form. Yeah, feedback was good on them. People really liked the pins. They looked really nice.
They're pretty darn good quality. Yeah. I'm impressed.
So take your camera, take a photo of this, take a screenshot, or open up your camera and aim it at one of these little things down there, and it'll steal your money and all your personal information and your BMI index if you're wearing one of those Apple Watches.
We won't steal your information. In fact, if we have to ship something again to you later, we're going to ask for your address again because we don't know. How do you get any work done with these cats crossing in front of the desk all day long?
I know, huh? If you're a member of the channel, you guys saw my members vlog the other day where the cats are just, it's a freeway. It's a freeway
annoying.
Across my desk here. Crystal's sitting at my desk commanding the show here, but the cats are just walking back and forth. It's mostly Roxy right now.
Mostly.
Yes. I wish I could get a pin, but I don't have $15 to boo. You should use the wish for the $15 and then buy the pin. I think that would be a better flow chart if you could do that. You could be the YouTube version of Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. You had me to show up to your door with a bunch of balloons and a check.
A novelty check.
Oh my gosh, you remember getting those in the mail too? The Publishers Clearinghouse, it'd be all like gold, like my jacket, but gold. It'd be all like shiny and stuff like that.
Looking like you won.
Right. They'd send you
didn't win.
a nickel in the mail. Those are always interesting.
That was my favorite.
Right.
Free money.
Right. So we do have those. Also, that is it. Let's talk about how to play the game.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about how to play the game. All right. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to have 4 rounds, 10 questions in each round. So there's time for you to suck and then not suck. Like there's recovery time. There's recovery time. But when we originally were going to do the show, we were just going to do like 50 straight questions. But I'm like, what happens when somebody shows up like 15 minutes in? So
it's a lot more fun with categories. And
Yeah.
one category might not really be your thing, but the next one might be.
Right. We used to do 5 categories, but I'm old now, so we had to knock it down to
It
4.
flows better in the same amount of time when we have 4.
Right. Yes. All right. So here's how you play the game. Questions gonna come up on the screen like this. What is the smallest bone in your body? Zip it. Is it ear, foot, nose, or elbow? You're gonna answer right in this very chat right here. You're gonna either type in 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, or D for the answers. Next, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can type in the answer exactly how it's typed in there. So the correct
So
answer.
inefficient. Don't do it that way.
So the correct answer would be 2 or B or foot on this one, right? Is it the smallest
Dan.
bone in the body in your foot?
Dan.
Well, pants weren't up there, so I didn't know, I don't know.
We do this one every time. You don't know the answer?
It's probably my ear. That's right. Oops. It's in my ear.
Nice job, Dan.
Oh my gosh. Yes. All right. So that's exactly how I guessed wrong in my own game. I would have lost.
With the question that we've had every single time we do this show.
Every single time.
That everybody still answers it in the chat, which is very amusing.
I know. I love it. I love it.
Sam, very inefficient spelling it all out. You're never going to win like that.
I know you're not. Ever. But that's how you play the game. The game's super simple. There'll be a scoreboard, a leaderboard, and it'll be great. Things for you to know: if you're typing into the actual chat itself, you get 1 chance at it. You get no backspaces and no. And yes, you are wrong. The computer is right.
It is all automated. We have no control
all
over it. If you
automated.
think you put in the right answer in time, you didn't.
You didn't.
It's automated.
You didn't. You know the longest bone? I know. I'm sure I own the longest bone. Like, it's in my body somewhere. But, I don't know. All right, Crystal, are you ready? Let's go over to the start screen. Did we get all our stuff? I think we got all our stuff out of the way for right now. Let's go over to the game 1 start screen and
we'll
let's
see
get
how
this
clunky
going.
this is after 2 months of not doing it.
Oh, you got this.
Over to game number 1.
It'll feel just like riding a bike.
Okay. I don't do that either. Last time I did, I bruised my tailbone.
Yes. All right. So, what is the actual category for game number 1?
All right, if you haven't done this before, we've got 4 different categories. Each category is a different subject. 10 questions in each category. First category is Greek mythology. Don't worry, I did not dig too deep on this. This should be surface level Greek mythology.
Like the answers could be like the Little Caesar pizza guy.
A little deeper.
Like deep dish? Like
Yes.
Little Caesar's deep dish?
Yes.
Pizza guy? Is that maybe that's the answer?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. All right, so
It
Greek
doesn't matter, you'll
mythology,
probably still get it wrong.
Lots of togas, lots of Animal House, which I never watched that movie.
Neither.
I didn't watch Animal House.
No?
I didn't watch Animal House. No, like when it came around, like all those dudes look like old. Like I didn't like. There was no video games or flashy things on the screen, so I didn't.
Fair.
I didn't watch it. I'm sure it was fine and canceled by now.
Oh, definitely canceled now.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
All right, so is everybody ready? That was a rhetorical question. Are you ready, Crystal?
I'm ready.
Are we gonna do this? So the category is Greek mythology. To what degree? I don't know, because I'm seeing these questions for the first time because Crystal makes all the questions. Thank you for Crystal.
No problem. Let's see how well you can read these.
All
Dan.
right, here we go. Let's see if we can do this, or if the game comes up. Question number 1 is about to appear right here. Bam! Question number 1. What is the name of the Greek god of music? Is it Pan? Is it Hypnos? Is it Apollo? Or is it Pontus? Never heard Pontus before. Hypnos sounds cool, like I'd hypnotize you with my funky beat. That's me playing like the bass guitar. Sorry, Di, I'm doing it wrong. Or the Apollo. What's that?
You're totally doing it wrong.
Yeah, I totally.
I mean, to be fair, your other hand's occupied, but
it is. It would have just been like. The answer is Apollo. Let's see who followed that first up on the leaderboard here. Ah, there's the leaderboard. I missed that.
Only 9 people got this one right.
Way to go. Nikki followed by Hannah, Liz, Valerie, Christina, Amanda, Scott, Musical Guru, and Cyber Husky all in the points. The rest of you got it incorrectly. What was the most answers on there? I saw a bunch of ones on there.
Bunch of ones.
Bunch of ones on there.
Pan,
Nice.
with the flute. I thought I'd throw people off, and it definitely worked.
Not like
Musical
Peter.
Guru, I'm very glad you got that one right.
I
It's
think about
very on
Peter
brand.
Pan. I don't like the pan. I don't like the dude with the backwards legs, the goat legs. I don't like that. That creeps me out. That creeps me out. All right, on to question number 2 before we get a proper leaderboard going here. In Greek mythology, who turned all he touched into gold? Is it Nike? Is it Styx? Is it Atlas? Or is it Midas? Is Nike really a god?
Yes.
The god of sweatshops? Is that what it is?
The god of shoes, Dan.
Oh my
Duh.
gosh, right. Oh yes, the god of just do it. That's right. It's the
his
god
motto.
of just do it. We have a lot of people with 4, and I've said this before. You got the Midas touch from the.
Yes.
I think we still have a Midas. Or we did over there on the corner of like by the boulevard over there or something.
Probably.
Like that. We did. It is Styx. Huh? Who got that one right first?
That was incorrect.
Was that incorrect? Wow.
Weird.
Good job.
Look, I was getting sick when I set these all up. So,
Interesting. Look at all those
oops.
zeros. Except for
One person got points for
Except
guessing
for
the
one person
incorrect
got points.
answer. I
my
checked
gosh.
the wrong box.
Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Oops. What was it supposed to be, Midas?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we
thought
all
so
know that.
too.
That was an easy throwaway one. Come on,
Right.
I clicked the wrong box for the correct answer.
Crystal, I demand my points. Crystal, get Sharpie markers out.
Nothing I can do about
We
it.
can't do anything about that because it's automated.
Congratulations to Jonathan, who got points for the incorrect answer.
Also, yeah, that's the first time here on DANtics. I love it. I love it. And everybody else with the goose egg because they all guessed the right answer. That's all right. All you guys have no points together. But that'll put us on a leaderboard. Can I see what the leaderboard says, Crystal?
Marianne says rude.
I know, right? Right? Oh my gosh. Good grief.
No, you can't.
No game 1 leaderboard for Dan? Oh, look, I didn't put it up there. Maybe you can copy and paste it from the leaderboard URL on the right side of the screen. Go to the right side of the screen. Go to the right screen. Keep going all the way over
The
there.
right
There you-
screen.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can copy that little, yeah. And then just replace that big syntax up there, and that should do it. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, you just paste that up there. Oh, it's the same one. Oh, there it is.
You
Ha-ha.
didn't have the refresh box checked. I think that was it.
Oh, my bad. Sam
Hannah
says, I
says-
want my boy.
Hannah says, so that's how tonight's going to go. I make no promises.
Like it looks like maybe that's how tonight's
I had
gonna go.
this show ready, aside from the final category, the week that I got sick, I was working on it. So there's a chance this could happen. Sorry. Okay, let's check out the leaderboard.
All right,
now.
let's check out the
We've
leaderboard.
got Nikki and
Yes.
Jonathan tied for first place with 10 points. Hannah with 9, Liz with 8, Valerie with 7. I mean, it's all going to be what it was from the first question because
it was 0 points.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to question number 3. The category is Greek gods? Or
Greek mythology.
Greek. Okay, Greek stuff.
Don't be mad, guys. It happens.
All right. Question number 3. Who is the Greek goddess of the moon? Is it Hera? Is it Lemos? Is it Selene? Or is it Rhea? Interesting. The Greek goddess of the moon. You would
As
think,
we get to these harder questions, we're not going to know if I can pick the right or the wrong answer.
I would think it would be the moon. I don't know, like somebody was like in charge of like the moon. It's like the painted dream of planets. The moon. It's
that what it's like?
Yeah. And moon's not a planet though, right?
No,
Mishmuff.
it's a moon.
It's a moon. All right, it's Selene.
Which
I've
I think
never
is
heard this
actually
one before.
pronounced Selena.
Selene?
Yeah.
Selena?
More like Selena than Celine.
Do you pronounce the end of it like the coup de grace?
The S is silent.
We were watching wrestling and somebody's finishing move was a coup de grace. It was Finn Balor's and the guy keeps saying coup de
like
grace.
10 times he said it. 16 people got that one right. I think Nikki was first on that. Let's head
Right.
over to the
Let's go to leaderboard. All right.
Nikki's still holding
Yes.
on to that lead now with 20 points. Jonathan holding on to second with 11 points with a fluke first place, only place point win. Chris and Hannah tied with 9. April and Liz tied with 8. Valerie and Sam tied with 7. Woofy and Christina tied with 6. Sarah and Amanda tied with 5. That's as far as I'm going.
I found Roxy, who does not want to be picked up, but she's standing here and she just wants attention. And
She don't want attention all day, but not to be held. Hi,
Yes.
Jess.
Her claws do not work out well with the my sequence.
No.
Yes, which they're kind of falling off a little bit. All right, on to question number 4. Question number 4. In Greek mythology, a centaur is half man and half what? Is it goat? Is it bull? Is it horse? Or is it bear? Or man, pig, bear? Is that, what is it called? Greg, is it man, pig, bear? If I say his name 3 times, he'll show up. I just fought one of these in Baldur's Gate 3 not too long ago.
A man, pig,
there
bear?
you go. Man, no, a centaur. Don't get it confused with the, like, one-a-day pill.
Centrum?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Damn.
Man, bear, pig, Chris says. Man, bear, pig. It is actually a horse. Centaur is half man, half horse. Nikki got that one right first of all by Hannah, Aunt Courtney, Scott, Wolfie W, Shannon, Wonder Woman, Chris, Liz, and my kids made me do it. Sorry, the cat was doing something and distracted me over there.
The cat made you do it?
Yes. But yes, a centaur, I guess, is a half Beta Ray Bill. I don't know if you guys know what a Beta Ray Bill is, but there you go. What is the half goat one? The half goat one was the... You're not going to talk about that one, I don't think. The half goat one's a fawn.
So.
The one where he's piping the piper, I hate that. And then, yeah, so...
Is that Pan?
That's Pan. Yeah, it's like the Pan. I hate that.
Over to our
That guy
leaderboard.
freaks
Nikki
me
doing
out.
really well in this category. Still
good job,
holding on to
Nikki.
first with 30 points.
Yes.
Hannah in second with 18. Chris and Woofy and Jonathan tied with 12 points. Scott with 11. Liz with 10. Aunt Courtney, April, and Valerie all tied around at our top 10 with 8 points.
Good job, everybody. Hope you're having a great Saturday night. Let's go to question number 5. Question number 5. Who had snakes for hair and turned onlookers into stone? Is it Cersei?
Cersei.
Is it Cersei? Is it Harmonia? Is it
You got it.
Persephone?
Persephone?
Persephone? Or is it Medusa? Oh my gosh, this character was just in an Amazon video, or an Amazon commercial last year. Overwhelming amount of people with the Medusa theme. The lady in the Monsters movie, right? Okay, right. It is Medusa. My first Medusa was probably in like Jason versus the Argonauts or something like that. Hannah got that one right first, followed by Aunt Courtney, Nikki, Scott, Somerville, Chris, Christina, Sue, Cyber Huskies, my kids made me do it, and Jeff, all in the points. If you all are watching WWE Fastlane right now, please spoil free. I got to watch the end of the first match, and then I had to pause it. Chris says, dude, I want to see this chick. I went to see this chick and totally got stoned. I know, right?
Over to our leaderboard. Nikki didn't get that one right first, but she's still holding on to her lead with 38 points.
Good job.
Hannah right behind her with 28.
Yes.
Chris and Scott tied with 18. Aunt Courtney with 17. Woofy and Jonathan tied with 13. Christina with 12. Liz with 11. Then we've got Sue, April, and Valerie all tied with 9 points.
All right. Christina with the super chat. Thank you so much for the love.
Oh, thank you, Christina.
Love you back. Hopefully all your answers are correct. Here, since you super chatted me, it's ABACABADA.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't even know the questions.
I don't know the questions, but thank you so much for the support. I'm glad you're having a good Saturday night, and thanks for watching. All right, on to question number 6. The category is Greek mythology to whatever that means.
Little of this, little of that.
Little of this, little of
Some
that.
incorrect answers.
In Greek mythology, who had 9 heads? Is it Cerebus? That's a cross between Reba McEntire and like the machine that Professor X puts on his head. It's Cerebus. Is it Polyphemus? Do not take Polyphemus if you're allergic to Polyphemus. Is it a Hydra or is it Icarus?
Cerberus and Polyphemus.
Oh my gosh, they all sound like they have side effects. It's Hydra. I like the Hydra. I would love to see a stuffy of the Hydra of Jess's dogs. That would be kind of cool. Nikki got that one right first, followed by Sue, Hannah, Scott, April, Wolfie, my kids made me do it, Aunt Courtney, Cyber Husky, and Liz. Maybe, Nikki, that Nissan Drifter that you got, I think that's what it was, is bringing you good luck in your pocket.
Maybe she just knows her Greek mythology.
I tried to watch Supercars and play at the same time, and I missed a crash. What Supercars were you watching? Are they at Indianapolis? Are you watching the one where they're at Indianapolis right now? Hail Hydra.
No, I think she was watching the Australian stuff.
Oh, okay.
She's Australian.
Right.
She was talking about it last night.
Okay. Well, I was watching some earlier, too. So.
From Australia?
No, they were in Indy. No, Bathurst. Okay. No, I think I was watching the GT3 cars at like Indy or something like that. Okay, anyway.
Let's check out our leaderboard.
Oh, yes.
Nikki, we have found your category. 48 points for Nikki,
good job.
36 for Hannah, Scott with 25, Aunt Courtney with 20, Chris, Wolfie, and Sue all tied with 18, April with 15, Christina and Jonathan tied with 13.
Good job. Kamiko wants out. Kamiko, I can't do anything. I'm clocked in over here. You don't go outside without me anyway.
Yeah.
Come over here and hang out. Come over here. Oh my gosh. Good grief.
She doesn't want to come over here.
Good grief.
Are you ready?
I am
for
ready.
The next question.
Yes. Question number 7. Who is the giant watchman with 100 eyes? Really? Is it Eros? Is it Argos? Is it Hypnos? Or is it Kratos with 100 eyes?
That's so many eyes.
That's so many eyes.
I don't need to see that much.
No, you don't like eyes.
No.
Whenever there's something wrong with it, I'm like, look at it, and you're like, no.
Nope, can't help you.
I don't do eyes very well either. Oh, Kamiko, come here. Come here. What's up? I know, you can't go outside right now. I'm so sorry about that. You can't go outside. Do you want to come hang out? You can hang out on me.
The correct answer on that one was Argos. Let's see who got that one right first.
Yes.
Nikki, once again, good job. Followed by Jeff, Aunt Courtney, Cyber Husky, Liz, Sue, Sharon, Wolfie W, Starry Night, and Mary Ann. Nice job, guys. Also, Michelle, Perfecto39, Donna, my kids made me do it because only 14 people got that one
Cat's
right.
not stoked.
Let's
Cat is opposite of stoked here.
Nikki's still in the lead with 58. Hannah right behind her with 36. Aunt Courtney with 28. Scott with 25. Sue with 23. Wolfie with 21. Chris and Liz tied with 18. Cyber Husky with 16. And April rounding out the top 10 with 15 points. Oh, she is mad at you. What is wrong?
She's old. I don't know. Wait, she's right back. Come here. You coming back? She's just like, could you just let me in like Blake's room or outside or something?
Chris, regarding the 100 eyes.
She was mad because she was stuck to my shoulder bag. She's right here.
Fine.
She's just being crotchety. She's just being crotchety.
Chris wants to know if you can imagine how long that optometrist appointment could take with 100 eyes.
I know, huh? You know how much clear eyes he'd have to buy. Yeah, Kumiko was pretty bad. She's not. I mean, she's right here now. She wants to go outside, and she's like 14, so she's got like not much room for patience.
No, not at all. She wants what she wants. Steve is here, Dan.
Hi, Steve.
You didn't even say his name 3 times.
Hi,
Let's
friend.
get on to the next question.
Let's do this. All right. Question number 8. Who flew too close to the sun on wings and made of feathers and wax? Oh my gosh, the Wright brothers? I don't know. Is it Agios? Agios. That sounds like a bad burger. Is it Pericles? Pericles? I feel like Jess is going to be mad because I feel like all these people were in like Emperor's New Groove or something. Is it Pegasus or is it Icarus? Agios? Agios? I don't know about that one.
I don't know if it's a soft or a hard G.
Man,
it was Icarus.
Wow, really? Oh, Icarus? Ooh. Now she's taking it out on the other cats.
Scott beat Nikki to the punch on that one, getting it first.
Good job.
But Nikki was second, followed by Sue, Woofy, Chris, Christina, Starry Night, Cyber Husky, my kids made me do it, and Valerie. Nice job, friends. Let's go over to the
Yes,
leaderboard.
What do we have here as we get down to the last question?
Nikki's still in the lead. You're taking this one, friend. We've actually got 2 more questions, Dan. 67 points for Nikki, 36 for Hannah, 35 for Scott, 31 for Sue, 29 for Aunt Courtney, 28 for Woofy, 24 for Chris, 19 for Liz and Cyber Husky, and 18 for Christina.
Nice. Steve says 4-2 Detroit. Oh, good job. All right.
Chris wants to say the Greek names for you.
I don't. You can. You should come.
Can you call in on the Skype line?
Chris, you look like you'd be a history teacher. He's got that
I can
look.
see it.
He's got that look of like I care about the. I
Like,
care.
I care.
What did that? I saw a TikTok and it was like, oh, history is just gossip for geeks.
Yes.
I thought
the
that
best.
was. Yes.
There's a guy that has a whole channel about it. I don't remember who he is, but yeah, he's got a whole channel about the gossip and who did what to who, and it sounds like reality TV, but it's history. It's great.
All right, let's use the fastest to get this last one right
Nope,
here.
Dan, there's 2 more questions.
Oh, 2 more questions.
This is
that was
number
only
9.
8. Oh, good grief. All right, question number 9. In Greek mythology, what god was the ruler of the sea? Was it Prometheus? Was it Poseidon? Was it Perseus? Or was it Phobos? Phobos. Phobos sounds like a male Phoebe. Phoebe
it's
and
the
Phobos.
name of, I believe, one of Jupiter's moons.
It was what they were going to call Phineas and Ferb. It was Phobos. Amanda Moline says it's number 2 Poseidon. So does Steve. So does Elliot. Angela says it's W. Alexis says it's Poseidon. And you are correct. You are correct. But let's see who corrected that the first. Scott Somerville got that one right first, followed by Nikki Sue, Chris, My Kids Made Me Do It, Wolfie W, Hannah, Christina, Jeff, and Wonder Woman all on the points. Woo!
Over to our... Oh, nope. Last question. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Here it is. What Greek hero was killed by an arrow to his heel? It's cooler if you took an arrow to the knee. Is it Perseus? Is it Hercules? Is it Arthritis? Is it Achilles?
Artemis.
The only reason why I know this one is because Brad Pitt played him in the movie.
Yeah?
Well, him at the body part, I don't know. Like, I don't know what came first, like the hero or the body part. So I don't know if he played Achilles, but did he play Achilles the heel or like Achilles the body part? I don't know. Which one came first?
The Greek hero?
Before, and then they invented the thing in our leg? Like, we just, like, pull like ourselves around by our arms.
No, like, he
and
had
our
it,
legs
and then...
around, and then...
No. Okay, I see what you're asking now.
Right.
No, it did exist in our body first.
Well, there you go. It's Achilles, powered by Brad Pitt. And Scott got that one right first again, followed by My Kids Made Me Do It, Nikki, Cyber Husky, what's up, friend? Wolfie W, Adele, Christina, Shannon, Chris, and Hannah, all in the points.
Most everybody got that one right, but let's see what that did to our leaderboard here at the end.
Yes.
Of course, Nikki held on to that
Look at
lead
that score.
strong
Good job,
with
dude.
84
Yeah, good score.
points.
You better hold on to that Hot Wheel.
Pretty good score there, friend. Good job. Scott in second with 55, Hannah with 41, and just, you guys can watch it went faster than I could.
Good job, everybody. Hope you're having a great Saturday night. Thank you for everybody showing up. We were gone for a long time, but 75 people are here. Welcome.
43 of you are playing, so the rest of you, don't be afraid. You can join in on your phone, on your computer, whatever.
Even
just
if
answer
you're-
in the chat.
Even if you're laying on the couch right now in your pajamas and you're watching on the television, you can still pull out your phone and still guess.
Nobody's going to judge you for wrong answers.
Nobody's going to judge you for wrong answers. I mean, except for you all judging Crystal for her right answer.
Get over it. I'd like to see you guys make a trivia game.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you do a good job. This is fun. This is fun. All right, let's head on over to...
I have to do this to get her score. Was it 84?
It was
Yeah,
84.
Okay.
Yes, it was 84. Let's go over to the waiting screen here. And while we're doing that, I want to know what your guys' uncommon scary movies are. What your favorite uncommon scary movie is. And I don't want like Friday the 13th, or I don't want like anything common like that. I want something funky and uncommon, or something weird that you stumble upon, because I'm into the scary movie thing. It's I guess it's fun to watch. I don't know. I think maybe it's one of those things where I'm into it because everybody else is. I guess.
I'm starting to convert you as I try to get you to watch the things that I like. But yes, the mainstream ones we've seen. We've seen all the Nightmare on Elm Streets and the Friday the 13th and the Screams. And let's go a little less mainstream.
We did like the 13 Ghosts. We watched Trick or Treat. But
yes,
I
that today.
dozed off a little bit, so I might have missed. There's no plot point in these movies. It's a couple stabbings, a couple sets of honkers, some guy with some bad CG, and did the cat step on the button?
I don't think so. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can see that she stepped on it, but she didn't push it.
Nikki says, Dude Bro Party Massacre 3.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm down for Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. I would try that. Hubby says The Dark from 1979. I would try that. The Shocker. No, Shocker is on the drive I gave you. Oh, yes, and I have that.
Find that for me.
Oh, the drive's right there. I'm looking at it.
What are you doing?
The cats.
She's never gonna make it.
The cats are crazy. The cat's trying to do some sort of death leap. How do you do your hair like that? That's just. I was born that way. I was born that way.
You don't have a writing utensil up here.
Oh yeah, here I can get you one.
I'd like to write down some of these because I'm never gonna. Whoa! I was not ready for that noise.
Neither was everybody at home. Tell me that ain't freaking Looney Tunes right there. Tell me that ain't some Wile E. Coyote, Acme magic right there.
Shannon's suggesting Rose Red. That's the Stephen King one, right? Is that the one that's impossible to find anywhere?
I don't even want to watch Dude Bro Party Massacre 1 and 2.
No, you just want to start with 3?
Alien is still my favorite horror movie of all time, but yeah, it's seriously, I can't wait an hour long. Like, I need it to kick in now. I need it to go.
I've never seen Alien.
Neither do you for the first 2 hours of the movie. Part 2 was better, I think.
The Birds is good. Seen that one.
Okay, Crystal's writing some of these down. I have seen...
Shannon says it's on Hulu now. All right.
For what is it?
Rose Red.
Okay.
Like, I tried to even buy it, and it was like hundreds of dollars. It was not happening. The Dark.
Well, I don't know about that one. The what?
I'm writing down
The
ideas.
Dark. I mean, like, I like back in the day when they had all the names available. You can't just call it The Dark now. Fox Paul says hello.
Christina says Signs. I think we watched that, but I'm going to write it down just in case. Sally said They Live. I think that's zombie, right? I don't do zombies. I can't.
No?
Zombies don't like scare me or entertain me or anything.
I abandoned The Walking Dead after like 6 or 7 seasons, but the Daryl Dixon spinoff that showed up looked kind of fun. I might try to like peek in on that. I might try to do that.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, we can get some more. We can get some more of your guys' input between another round.
Nikki clarifies that there is no 1 or 2, except in a brief summary at the beginning of the movie. That makes it even better.
Perfect.
I love it.
I like those bad trauma films and stuff like that. We watched one. It was like movie night or something like that, where they were like camped out overnight, like in a movie theater, and it was just so bad. So I like those movies like that.
I am writing all of these down.
The Frighteners is always saw on the drive. Oh, perfect.
Shannon says the new Haunted Mansion was fun. We are definitely going to watch that. That is on our list.
Yeah, Jess, did you watch the Haunted Mansion on Disney yet?
Laura says Bad Seed and Rosemary's Baby, both very good. Seen them both, but thank you.
Why would they put like Danny DeVito? Like, and it's hard because I'm so good with faces. It just takes you right out of the scene. Like,
yes.
So it's hard. Evil Dead is always great. I did not like Evil Dead 1 or 2. Army of Darkness was fine, but the Evil Deads were horribly boring.
Zombies, right?
No, just nothing. It's just scary for the sake of like the camera scary, like the camera movements and stuff.
No. And Courtney loves Hocus Pocus. Not my jam, but I know that one is really popular.
I want something more obscure.
Husky Mom Bronico says Sleepaway Camp. Yes, ma'am.
This is my boomstick, but the boomstick was only in Army of Darkness.
Linda says The Frighteners is also on the drive. I'm going to write that down.
Yes.
I mean, I already wrote down the movie. I'm going to write down that it's on the drive. Thank you so much.
Perfect. All right. As we get on to game number 2 here.
Chris, this one's for you.
Is this one for you? What is I don't know what the topics are. I only copy and paste it. I know what the topic is to 3 because I had to make the photos for it.
This one is balls.
Just balls? It's just called balls?
This one's called balls.
Huh. All right. Well, there you go.
I'm such a child.
The topic for the category for number 2, for round number 2 is balls.
My kids made me do it. Big balls, small balls, medium balls, just balls.
Yeah.
I started with a different category and somehow it evolved into balls. I was getting sick. What do you want?
I mean, no one ever asked Gilman why he came up with the shows that he did on Regis and Kathy Lee. Or Humplick for all you Tom Green fans out there. I don't know. It's the same human. Or it's the same job, I mean. All right, so this is it. This is round number 2, question number 1. And the category is balls.
Balls.
Uh-huh. I was thinking the same thing. My kids made me do it. Question number 1. A pool ball set includes how many balls? That's a trick question, but okay. Is it 1, 12? Is it 2, 14? Is it 3, 16? Or is it 4, 18? We didn't see if it was a standard ball. We didn't say if it was the 9-ball set. We didn't, like, just, if you were to go get the diamond shape of pool balls, how many come in there? I couldn't even tell you.
I think this
16?
includes the cue ball
is 16
as well.
one of them? Oh.
It is. Good job,
nice.
Dan.
16. Aha. It's 16. 16 balls. Uncle Yukon says it depends on how many men are playing. I should have read that out loud first. Oh my gosh. Hannah got that one right first, followed by my kids made me do it. Liz, Valerie, Wolfie W, Sarah, Cyber Husky, Mel Shane, Marianne, and Sue all on the points. Fantastic. Our points are given out. I don't know how they're given out, actually. 1 through 10. We have a better point system than F1, so that's good.
It's 10 points for the first person to get it correctly, 9 for the second, all the way down to 1.
Right.
Everybody who gets it correct gets at least 1 point.
Well,
17 people got that one correct.
Fantastic.
Out of 31 playing. Let's go to question number 2.
All right, question number 2. In the popular children's song, On Top of Spaghetti, what causes the meatball to roll off the table and onto the floor? Is it gravity? Is it earthquake? Is it a sneeze? Or is it an elbow? On top of my... Oh, okay, I know what it is now. Oh my gosh, there's so many versions of that song. I wonder who's like, I'm sure like, from what I learned the other day, I'm sure Steely Dan wrote that song. I'm sure On Top of Spaghetti is from Steely Dan. The correct answer is a sneeze. Oh my gosh. Sneezes the answer. But who snows it first? It is Wonder Woman, followed by Sue. My kids maybe do it. Liz, Cyber Husky, Shannon, Jeff, and Courtney, Mel, Shane, and Sally all in the points. I noticed the older group getting that one right first. I wonder if on top of blank didn't make it past the millennia.
Maybe not. I see Marianne didn't get it correct. I wonder if it's only an American thing.
Maybe. I mean, well, Adele said, I mean, no, because Adele's weighing in. I mean, science would say it was gravity, though. Right.
Fair enough. Leave it to the teacher.
It was gravity.
Over to our leaderboard. Give me just a second to get the correct leaderboard on here if it wants to come up. Good job, Dan. My kids made me do it in the lead with 17, followed by Liz with 15. Hannah holding on to third. Weren't you in third last time? With 11. Wonder Woman, Cyber Husky, and Sue all have 10. Valerie has 8. Woofy has 7. Shannon, Sarah Benson, and Mel Shane all with 5 points.
All right.
Adele says, we sing that song here too.
On to question, no, will your child know? Will your little Adelite know?
Adelite?
Yeah, know what On Top of Spaghetti is.
Yeah, Marianne says she's never heard of it. Yeah, it must not have made it to your country, which I can't remember which one it is, like Finland or Norway or one of those other countries. On to the next question.
Yes,
number
the category
3.
is balls. On to question number 3 here. Question number 3. Which sports ball had an official diameter increased by 2 millimeters in the year 2020?
No.
In the year 2000. In the year 2000. Is it a golf ball? Is it a table tennis ball? Is it a softball? Or is it a racket ball?
You guys should remember this. It's an original DANtics question.
It is, huh? Interesting. You know, throughout the years, sports have always tried to get more entertaining for people at home to try to increase scoring and stuff like that. And for a while, they were trying to figure out how to make hockey better. And they were going to increase the net size for a minute.
Huh.
Like, I don't know if they're going to drag a hockey-sized net or a soccer-sized net in there or what, but they were trying to increase the net size to increase scoring to make the people at home care more.
That's dumb.
Which, stay out of my sport. It is actually table tennis. It is, which after 2000, your beer pong percentages went down because the table tennis balls went up in size.
Let's see how many people got that one right.
Yes.
Only 5 people, Dan.
Wonder Woman, followed by Nikki, Hannah, Wolfie W, and Valerie getting that one correct.
Nice job, guys. Not much movement on the leaderboard.
Not
with
at all.
5 people getting it right. Wonder Woman still holding on to first place with 20 points. Hannah moving up into second with 19. My kids maybe do it with 17. Liz with 15. Valerie and Wolfie W with 14. Nikki and Cyber Husky and Sue all with 10. Shannon, Sarah Benson, and Mel Shane still with 5 points there, rounding it out.
I'm out of like movements. Like
Vanna
movement
White
number
movements?
43, movement number 28.
Hey, Vanna White's been doing it for years. You got to like fold your hands together. We've been watching.
Oh my God, those two like have bobblehead syndrome. You those two have big bobbleheads coming out of their neck.
They're so weird looking.
Oh my gosh. All right, on to question
Number 4.
In Alice in Wonderland, don't know which one, which creature was used
Doesn't matter.
as the ball in the game of croquet? Is it a panda? Is it a hedgehog? Is it an armadillo? I like that. That word's rewarding to look at. Or is it a pangolin?
Pangolin.
A pangolin. Yes, I like armadillo. It's all mashed together.
Yeah, is that a visually pleasing
Yeah, it's
word to
visually
you?
pleasing to me. And I don't like words. Like,
I know that was weird to hear you say that you visually
I'm
like
always,
that word.
Crystal reads a lot. I'm always making fun of her because every time I look over to see what she's doing, it's the same words on the page. It's just the
same letters, different
it's
words.
Just the same thing on the page every time. Nothing looks different. There's no like scenery change or nothing like that. Oh, it is a hedgehog. But who hodged it first? It was Scott Somerville, followed by Nikki, Shannon, April, Mel, Shane 23. My kids made me do it. Sue, Valerie, Aunt Courtney, and Liz, all in the points.
A lot of people got that one right. That was a pretty
Fantastic.
easy one, but my kids made me do it. In first place with 22 points. Wonder Woman moving down to second with 20 points. Hannah down to third, tied with Nikki with 19 points. Valerie with 17. Liz with 16. Woofy with 15. Sue with 14. Shannon with 13. Cyber Husky, Mel Shane, and Scott Somerville all tied with 11.
Nice. All right. The category is balls, to whatever degree that means, and we're on to question number 5. Which sports league requires the home team to provide 24 balls? What 12-man sport is that? Is it Major League Baseball? Is it NFL? Is it NBA? Or is it Major League Soccer?
I put the actual sport in parentheses for the non-Americans.
Yes.
They might not know what that means.
Any of you that remember Deflategate will probably know the answer to this one. Major League Baseball provides their own balls. NBA, I think, does as well, and so does the soccer ball. But apparently, there's some bollocks going on in the world of football where you can provide your own balls. All right. On to who got that one right first. It was Shannon, followed by My Kids Maybe Do It, Jeff, Sally, Valerie, Auntie Ann, Starry Night, Nancy,
That's
Wonder
it.
Woman.
Nope.
Did not get it right.
Only 8 people got that one right. Nice job, guys. My
Yes.
Kids Made Me Do It. Moving ahead with 31 points. Shannon moving up. Shannon and Valerie tied with 23 points for second place. Wonder Woman with 20. Hannah and Nikki tied with 19. Liz with 16. Wolfie with 15. Sue with 14. And Jeff Alexis Nexus with 12.
Fantastic. All right. On to question number 6.
Yes.
Yes. Categories balls. What are the small indentations on a golf ball called? Is it called tittles? I gotta get my hand on some tittles. Is that doing?
Get out of here.
Okay. Is it divots? Is it dimples? Or is it wickets? Not. Starry Night says it's dimples. Michelle says it's titlets. Tittles. It's kind of like Skittles, but like adult Skittles. Right? Just like it's the ones that got the little nub on the top of it. It's dimples. Sue got that one right first, followed by Wolfie W. My Kids Maybe Do It. Loki, what's up, bro? Melshane 23, Valerie, Cyber Husky, Sharon, Christina, and Adele, all in the points.
Some new names there in the top 10. We might have some movement. Let's check out our overall leaderboard. My Kids Made Me Do It. Still holding on with 39. Valerie with 28. Woofy W and Sue tied with 24. Shannon with 23. Wonder Woman with 20. Hannah and Nikki still tied with 19. Melshane with 17. And Liz McKenna with 16.
Good job, everybody. All right, this is going to be question number 7.
It is.
I'm curious even what this one is. Which female singer released a song in 2013 called Wrecking Ball? Is it Ariana Grande? Is it Taylor Swift? Is it Katy Perry? Or is it Miley Cyrus?
Miley. Remember that?
I like Miley.
Every time she made it onto Talk Soup or The Soup, they would say, "It's Miley."
Out of these 4 people here, she's probably the best singer out of these 4.
You think so?
Yeah, she's got such a good voice. She's Miley's super underrated. Miley's underrated. All right, it is Miley Cyrus. Yes, but let's see who came in like a wrecking ball the quickest. It is Scott Somerville, followed by My Kids Maybe Doing, Hannah, Aunt Courtney, Nikki, Cyber Husky, Wolfie W, Wonder Woman, Mel, Shane, and Shannon. It's fast. I said those names fast.
You did.
Yes.
You got to slow it down a little.
They're
so my
starting to
timer
become
can go
sight words
across.
to me now, so it's getting.
Oh, look at you learning and stuff.
Yes.
Over to our leaderboard. Still in first place, My Kids Made Me Do It. Valerie in second, followed by Woofy, Hannah, Nikki, Sue, Shannon, Wonder Woman, Scott, and Cyber Husky.
Woo!
Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm here. I just, it's like the David Blaine trick. Like, I ducked down so the new David Blaine could come up and stand here for the next 2 minutes.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Athena, refresh your screen. You might be a little behind there.
Yes. All right. Question number 8. The category's balls, all picked by Crystal. Question number 8. What color is the stitching on balls in Major League Baseball? Is it white? Is it blue? Is it red? Is it black? Or it was going to be a disparaging comment towards baseball, but maybe
We've
Terry's
heard 'em all.
Maybe Terry's watching, so I'll try to be nice to her sport. I'll try to be nice. Story Night says it's red. Marianne says it's black. Foxy Koala says it's blue. And Linda says it's red as well. No love for the white stitching, and it is red. It is red on a Major League Baseball. I'm not.
Marianne writing in green.
Yes.
That wasn't an option.
Nikki got that one right first, followed by Scott, Sue, April, My Kids Me Do It, Hannah, Wonder Woman, Christina, Liz, Mel, Shane, and I'm gonna walk over here to see what the cat's chewing on.
Probably some cardboard. Over to our leaderboard. My Kids Made Me Do It still in first. Nikki moving up to second with 35 points. Don't know if you're going to be able to catch My Kids Made Me Do It, though. Sue with 33, Hannah with 32, Scott with 30, Valerie and Woofy W with 29, Wonder Woman with 27, Shannon with 24, and Cyber Husky still holding on to that 10th place with 21 points. My Kids Made Me Do It. You really know your balls.
Sorry, I was getting a bath from Mama Cat over here. Just want to make sure I look good on screen. All right, question number 9.
Number 9.
All right, question number 9. What is the name of the toy ball made of rubber strands radiating from a steel-bound core? Ooh. Is it Mad Balls? Is it Kush Balls? Is it Magic 8 Ball? Or is it a Blurp Balls? Blurp Balls. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of this one. What toy was named? What was the name of the toy ball made of rubber strands radiating from steel? Did Cushes have a steel-bound core?
They did.
And Rosie O'Donnell used to shoot him out into the audience? I think my mom took a Kush ball to the face. I think she went to go see that one time. Hannah, followed by My Kids Made Me Do It. Wolfie W, Aunt Courtney, Christina, Sharon, Jeff, Liz, Shannon, and Mel Shane 23, all in the top 10. Did you see me lock up when there's a Shannon and a Sharon on there?
Yeah, did that mess with you?
Yeah. Same with Michelle.
Not so sight wordy now, are they?
Michelle and Michael have messed with me all my life.
See that.
So, yeah.
Over to our leaderboard.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's catching you. My Kids Made Me Do It. You're going home with the balls.
Do it, yes.
Hannah in second, followed by Woofy, Nikki, Sue, Valerie, Scott, Wonder Woman, Shannon, and Liz. Cyber Husky, you lost your 10th place.
Yes. All right. Taking the last ball question here. This is question number 10, to where we still have 2 rounds left, including a pitcher round next. What U.S. state is home to the largest ball of twine, weighing over 24,000 pounds? Dude, I'm not even looking. It's gonna be like Ohio or something like that. It's those Midwesterns have nothing, like seriously nothing to do sometimes.
Nothing at all.
Or not nothing to do, but like when they go outside and there's like nothing out there, like they get these ideas in their head, like collecting twine. Let's see. Is it Minnesota? No. Is it Kansas? Maybe. Is it Ohio? No. Is it Texas? Heck no.
It's Kansas.
That's not what they collect in Texas.
Which Hannah seems to be very proud of knowing that one. Have you seen the giant ball of twine?
Dude, tell me you went, because I know, Hannah, you went and took a picture next to the football trophy. Tell me you have a picture of you next to, like, the twine ball.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Although, look, she says she has. Dan, we can't make too much fun because we did make a giant ball of vinyl when we made stickers.
I did.
That was so big it became a chair and we could not lift
pounds.
it. It was huge. Had we worked there any longer, it might have gotten to be 24,000 pounds.
I would name the ball of twine Shania Twine. That's what the ball of twine should be named. It'd be there. I'd put a little wig on it, and it'd be Shania Twine. It'd lip sync and everything. It'd be great. All right. I remember flying over the ball of twine. Oh yeah, I guess I have flown over the ball of twine. And that old McDonald guy that grows the biggest pumpkin every year. It's so weird. All right. So let's go over to see who got this one right first. Scott Somerville again. Wow, how did you not win? You were up on the top of that leaderboard a bunch. Followed by Hannah, My Kids Made Me Do It, Wolfie W, Wonder Woman, and Courtney, Mel Shane, Liz, Loki, and Michelle, all in the top 10. I'll read this one. Let's go to the winner board here. Congratulations, My Kids Made Me Do It. Followed by Hannah, Wolfie W, Scott, Nikki, Wonder Woman, Sue, Valerie, Shannon, and Aunt Courtney. Liz, you were right there, too. Oh, tied with Mel Shane. Cyber Husky, you have 22 points. That's not enough, friend.
My Kids Made Me Do It called it right in the beginning and is repeating it now. He's got the biggest balls of them all. He took his balls and went home and won. Good job. Congratulations, friend.
Good job. Maggie Dixon says, "Hey y'all, remember me? How come you don't have the biggest ball of twine in your town? Could you make that happen? Could you take hubby's blacksmith tools and trade it in for twine?"
So it's not just an American thing. Adele says they have 2 giant silver balls in the middle of the city that they call the Malls balls.
That's because there's like nowhere for anything to go on your guys' little planet thing. Your little
planet.
Yeah, you're like potato chip size continent. Wait, I'm in trouble. Is Australia bigger than like us, like than America?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's like if we smushed ourselves into that shape, and not talking about like what's above us, Canada or Mexico, like just
no, Mexico's not above us.
No, they're below us. But like if you just took the USA, does it fit inside? Does it fit inside that country?
I think Australia's huge, like ginormous.
Huh. Okay. I mean, I guess so. There's a lot of desert there.
Yeah, people don't live in most of it. I think they just live around the outside edges.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Christina says no because of Alaska. Okay,
All
but
right.
what about like the continental U.S.?
Well, no, because like Alaska's coming through at the last minute with the junk in its trunk, getting us that.
Steve's laughing at you, saying, "What's above us?"
Yeah, well, yeah. I only been there once. I only been to Funny Money Town once.
Sue says Australia is a little bit smaller than the continental U.S.
All right. So let's go back over to the waiting room now. And I think is there a timer? Is that first one a timer up there on right here?
Nothing says timer. Oh, here?
Yeah, the thing that says timer. Haha, there we go. All right, it is halftime now.
Is that enough time for me to prepare a cookie, you think?
That is enough time for you to prepare a cookie. You guys can get up, stretch, smoke, do whatever it is that you guys do. We'll take a break here. The next category is going to actually be a picture category.
It is.
It's going to be a picture category. We usually do one of these per episode. Crystal's going to go prepare a cookie here. The middle of Australia is just a rabbit face, a fence. That's right, huh? That's right. You live on the good side of the rabbit fence, right, Adele?
There's a good side and a bad side?
Yeah. Amanda says, Dan and Crystal, hello. Oh, hello. Are you back from your shopping adventures? What did you get? Did you go to...
Come on, Dan.
It's not Bed Bath & Beyond. It was Bath & Body Works. Are you coming back smelling like the samples? I would always come back smelling like the samples from the mall. I would do that. She said, yes, yes, I do. All we make here in Kentucky is bourbon and whiskey, Megan says. Okay. Okay, yeah, right. That seems to cover it. That seems to cover it. I hope y'all are having a great Saturday night. Crystal's over here making one of her crumble cookies. Oh my gosh, the cookie's bigger than my hand. Like, I don't think I could grab the cookie, especially with my finger like goes doink. I don't think I could grab the cookie like that. Yes, funny. I always come back smelling like the samples from the liquor store, Chris says.
I don't think they have samples, Chris. That's stealing.
I went to David's Bridal for a gala. Oh my gosh. What's a gala? Is a gala when you show up and then you touch hands with somebody and then you go back and then you go forward and then you better hurry up because at midnight you're going to turn into a pumpkin?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes to all of those things.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, she went to one of those things. So they try to like match make you. Oh my gosh, Crystal, you were going big on that thing. That's way too much. I love it. They totally have samples at the liquor store here. They're technically called tastings, but same difference. No, you can't get You can't get alcohol samples. No way. Gala is a red carpet event like the Emmys. Oh my gosh, watch out for Amanda Fancy Pants.
All right, if you missed it, it is a crumble copycat key lime pie cookie.
Right.
Graham cracker cookie with a key lime pie filling, which is still a little too liquidy.
It's a little bit liquidy, but like I can't do nothing with this.
You can open your mouth and I will hold it for
Oh,
you.
no. That is bad news. That is absolutely bad news. That is not going to happen.
I got this, Dan.
No,
I got this. I'll
no.
hold the plate under your face.
Oh, bad news.
You got this. I'll get you a napkin.
Mm-hmm. It's still good. Way to go, Crystal. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's good. I think it's I think it's good. What do you see?
It is not on point because it's too liquidy. See how it's gooing? The crumble cookie does not do that.
No, we need a thicker base. Flavor-wise though, it's good. I thought that was really good.
It's a little tangy.
What's that?
It's a little tangy.
What does tangy mean? Like, it's supposed to be like you're saying that like the lime's sharp a little bit?
Yeah. It's not quite it.
It's got sharp lime. There's got to be something to cut that lime flavor a little bit. I think it's great. I think it's really good, and we're going to eat the heck out of it. I really love that cookie base, and I think we should do something with the cookie base. One of you, Afriel, I think, recommended that we did something with like a s'mores or something like with it or something like that.
So, hold on. Let me come by the microphone.
That's hot. Shut up, Steve. I guess I kind of halfway deliberately made sure I was on screen when I bit that, but that was bad news. I don't like eating on screen, even though I did food reviews for like a whole for like a whole year. You know?
I do have some marshmallow fluff, and obviously, I have chocolate. I got a whole drawer of it, so we could do a s'mores version with some marshmallow fluff and chocolate over the top.
I'm down for it.
Like we've got another 10 cookie bases. They don't all have to
you're
be
gonna do like that? Like you're gonna like make?
Yeah, I'm just make one and we'll try it.
All right, count calories. Here we come.
Chris says, "Hey Dan, is that frosting on your face? Or are you just happy to live stream?" April pointing out, Dan, you eat all on screen all the time on Fridays.
Yeah, you know what I do. But like I'm kind of close and I'm in your home. No, Marie, I can't see you. But I'm in your home here, so I don't know. It's kind of just big on the screen, kind of gross, So, all right, Crystal.
Dan.
We've got 2 winners. I'll let you put the next other winner up there first.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, friend.
I made the winners orange this month for
you did.
For Halloween. Halloween, where the Halloween? I don't know the lyrics to Halloween.
Your name is too long.
Woo. Yeah, that's all right. We'll get it up there. Before we go on, actually, I have one more thing to say. Jess released a new video today. Can we hit the little button here? She released a new video over at youtube.com/gone to the snow dogs. If you want to go check it out, no, she didn't get 2 more pups. No, she didn't get filters. Those are actually the new cuddle clones. I defy you to pick out which one's really Kira. Dude, she looks so pissed.
Unamused.
She's all like, these are my new stand-ins. But the new video is out now if you want to check it out. Or if you want to cuddle clone for yourself, there's an affiliate code in the description where you can get 10% off your own cuddle clone.
When you first showed me this photo, I did not realize the one on the right was not a real dog.
Yeah.
Like, I just glanced at it, and then you said something about, oh yeah, the 2 different cuddle clones, and I had to look again and realize that's not a real dog.
Oh, no, I could pick it out right away. There's the one in the middle that signs my paycheck. And then there's the other 2 on the side.
Shannon says, I'm sorry to say, they are so creepy to me.
I am not allowed to say that out loud. I am not allowed to say that out loud.
It's very realistic.
It is very realistic.
Very
but
realistic.
Go ahead and go over to youtube.com/Gone to the Snow Dogs and check it out. You should check out how realistic the bobbleheads look. It is so crazy. Oh, I know. I love Kira too. She's becoming quite the... She's getting quite the personality.
The bobblehead one looks like when people take their dogs in to get groomed and they get shaved except for their head. Like still big fluffy hair all over the head.
The bobblehead ones just remind me of like the old George Lopez show. At one point, like he had like big head mode when he was like talking about like he was like flashing back to when he was a kid, and I think they just like made him big head. It kind of looks like that. So check them out. Yeah, check out the new video and support our fearless leader. Yeah, they're so cute. Need to watch the new video before bed? Yes, please do. It really does help the metrics out. Are you alright? What are you doing down here, Baxter? Trying to lick that crud off your tail? Sleepy cat. Alright, we're heading over to category number 3. This one is going to be a picture category, so open your eyes or get the person that's your eyes because you're going to need to see in this category over here. Oh my gosh. You know, I do have like this really nice mixer over there that I probably could make myself have squeaky voice, but that's just obnoxious.
Why? When you can do it yourself so well.
Right. All right, Crystal, so... Hello, core memory unlocked about George Lopez. You should watch the original, not the remake, but you should watch the original George Lopez show. It's really good. It's really, really, really funny. Please in the chat remind me after this after this category is over to turn on the oven so we can start cooking some pizza soon.
Yes.
It takes a while cooking some pizza. We're gonna probably have to do that soon.
Yeah, you fading? You need some food?
Yeah, I'm ready. Well, yeah, I'll be ready for some food after this. All right. So, Crystal, what is this category?
So, as Dan mentioned, this is a picture category. Yes. You're going to get 10 questions with a provided picture.
Ooh.
The pictures are going to show you a skyline. You need to tell us which city's skyline it is.
Oh, not like a Nissan Skyline?
Is that a type of car?
Yes.
Oh, no, not like that. I don't know if I've heard of a Nissan Skyline.
Yeah, actually, that little, see the one that's in my Lamborghini showroom right there, the white one?
Oh.
I believe that's a Nissan Skyline.
All right, cool guy.
All right. So these are all going to be city skylines. I don't know from where or who or what. Oh, yes, I do. Shut up, Dan. I do know where because I had to, like, make it visually, but I'm not sure what the heck you're going to put for wrong answers. So I'm very curious about
other
that.
cities that it is not.
Fantastic.
So you're going to get an option of 4 cities. You need to pick the city whose skyline this is.
Is Mooch on your lap?
No,
I
he's
think
not.
Baxter's looking for some place to go.
He doesn't lap snuggle, though.
All right, here we go. Question number 1, skylines. Let's see what this is. Question number 1, what skyline is this? Is it Arlington? Is it Atlanta? Is it Washington, D.C.? Or is it Raleigh? Oh, I see what you did there. What is this thing? Now that the points are all gone, what is this? Like, what is this supposed to be?
It's a monument.
Why no? But like, just like they used to, like, you know, back in the 90s, the used car dealerships would have like the lights that would shoot in the sky, and you're like, whoa, why is everybody calling Batman? Is that what that was before they could put that in the sky? Like, what is that?
You remember from
is that the pencil?
What's the movie? The South Park people guys made the Team America World Police.
Right.
And there's the America F yeah. So they made America and they were like, F yeah, here's our phallus. And then this was born.
That's okay. I don't know if it was his axe handle from the cherry tree or a pencil where he like signed the Emancipation Constipation. Yeah, so I don't know what, I just want to know like what the physical theme is. Usually, like I made DANtics pins, and it looks like it's on brand. So, like, I don't know, like...
It's...
Is it a pike for our enemies' heads, or I don't know what it is.
Christina says the best part is the seam in the middle. I don't know if that was a joke, but it's funny.
The Egyptians started it. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense now.
Ours is skinnier, though. Much skinnier.
All right, let's go on to question number... Oh, we got to see who got it right first. Oh, my God.
We got to see what the right answer is.
Dang, 417 years ago.
That is obviously Washington,
Washington,
D.C. I feel like that was an easy one. Start off with an easy one for you guys.
The ultimate paint a dream where they just don't add any color to anything. Scott got that one right first, followed by Hannah, Chris, Christina, my kids made me do it, Mel, Shane, Sue, Nikki, Wonder Woman, and Loki as I step all over you from the waist up.
My kids made me do it says, yes, Washington signed the Emancipation Constipation.
It probably took a long time.
History with Dan.
It took a long time for them to get done with that one. All right, let's go on to the question number 2. Which city skyline is this? Is it Detroit? Is it Chicago? No, I'm sorry. Is it Detroit? Is it Indianapolis? Is it Chicago? Or is it Anaheim? Oh my gosh, I could definitely tell you it ain't Anaheim. There ain't nothing in our town. Once I started like trying to appreciate California a bit more, man, our skyline's so weak. How are we in LA and like we have like this like subpar skyline?
Because they just crammed it all in without care for how it looks.
We have a lot of stuff. It's just flat. It's Chicago. It's the Chicago skyline.
So my brother has this photo basically. I think just in black and white, maybe with some lights lit
of
up.
His own city.
On the wall in his dining room. He did not purchase it. He went to like IKEA or something, and it's got a huge parking lot. And he went like way out to the end of the parking lot where he was parked, and then it was just like laying next to his car, and there was nobody around. And he was like, "Don't mind if I do." So I'm familiar with the visuals of this skyline because of that.
Don't go on real quick. What is that diamond shape? The diamond shape is like it's a building, but it's like cut on a 45-degree angle. I think in the Fast and the Furious, somebody drove their car off of that thing or something.
Probably.
Like I think so.
Right.
All right, let's see who Chicago'd it first. It was Scott Somerville. It is. It's Scott. I guessed that one too.
Nice
Scott
job.
Somerville, followed by Wonder Woman, Christina, Chris, Wolfie W, Nancy, Michelle, Liz, Loki, and Shannon all in the points. Nice.
Let's check our leaderboard. Let me get the right one.
The Adventures in Babysitter's Building. Really? That one? They were there for
Such
that?
a great movie.
That was such a good movie.
Scott Somerville so far with a perfect score. Nice job. Chris
good
and
job.
Christina tied for second with 15. Wonder Woman with 11. Hannah with 10. Wolfie with 7. My kids made me do it. Mel, Shane, and Nancy all tied with 6. Sue and Michelle rounding out our top 10 and 11 with 5 points each.
Slope to the left to let the snow slide off. Man, screw you, other buildings that are flat.
Screw you, everybody on the ground below.
Right? Oh my gosh, I know it just all slides off onto me. Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. All right, on to question number 3. The category is city skylines. Good grief.
Hang on, you didn't put the button here for me to get back to this.
Oh, I didn't, huh?
No.
Uh-oh.
You're fine.
Do you want me to copy? You can copy and paste it.
Nope, it's fine.
All right, question number 3. What city skyline is this? I've actually seen this before with my eyes. Is it Kansas City? Is it St. Louis? Is it Philadelphia? Or is it Houston? Yeah, I saw this once. It looked cool. I was flying into the airport and I saw it there and I'm like, wow. It's like McDonald's corporate. Now, we've talked about it before, how you can go up in there for who knows what reason, but you can.
Weird. I don't want to.
I don't. Yeah, really. Like, it's another thing. It's like, why did you build that? You know what? You could have done. You could have made so much other stuff with those parts. All right. It is St. Louis, Missouri. Scott got that one right first again, working on a perfect score, followed by Hannah, my kids made me do it, Wonder Woman, Sue, Valerie, April, Jeff, Christina, and Mel Shane, all in the top 10. Woo!
Oh, poor Marianne says me just guessing.
Oh, shoot, that's right. Okay, Marianne, I got you on this next one. Listen to me.
Don't listen to him.
I got you on this next one.
My kids made me do it says you can go up to the top so you can see flat Illinois and flat Missouri.
Yeah, you can go up in the, well, it used to be the Sears Tower. You could go up in there and like look at that glass panel that goes down to the ground. You know, you can stand up there in that glass area.
I'd rather not.
Such a cool looking thing.
Over to our leaderboard.
Yes.
Look at you go, Scott, with 30 points.
Come on, Scott,
Hannah
you got
with
this.
19, Wonder Woman with 18, Christina with 17, Chris with 15, Mike has made me do it with 14, Sue with 11, Wolfie with 8, Mel, Shane, and Nancy rounding out the top 10 with 7 points each.
But I forgot to hit the enter button. That's what I would tell all my teachers when I didn't do my homework. All right.
Likely story.
Let's go.
Just bear with me. It's going to take me a second longer to get us
Oh,
over
yeah,
there, 'cause I
sorry
have to
about
go from
that.
one monitor to the other. And then
I missed you a button.
over here.
All right, question number 4. What city skyline is this? It's number 3, Seattle, Adele. Hurry. Is it Spokane? Is it Tacoma? Is it Seattle? Or is it Vancouver? Oh, shoot. Because Spokane's there, too. I take it back, Adele. I don't know.
All 4 of these are Washington cities.
Listen to Cyber Husky. She knows. She's she's smart. Yeah. So what's if you guys watch Frasier, I'm sure you would know this one. Toronto, I think, also stole one of these. They copy and pasted that thing up there, which also has, I guess, a restaurant in it. It is Seattle. You just told everyone. Gosh.
Loki says, excuse me, Crystal, Vancouver is a Washington city as well as a Canadian city.
It is. There is Vancouver, Washington, which is what a ripoff.
Yes, there is a Vancouver in Washington.
Hold on, but Steve's Canadian. He knows.
There is a Vancouver, Canada, and there is a Vancouver, Washington.
He bleeds Timbits.
He says, okay, fine.
That's just your Canadian coming out. You're not fine with this.
Adele says, there you go. You did me well, Dan.
Yeah. There you go. Linda with the super chat. Thank you so much. I hope you're having an incredible night tonight.
Okay, what are you even doing here, Rizzo? You don't.
Now
come
it's
up
Rizzo's turn to run across the desk here. Maybe next time I'll try to have a side cam up over here and pointing down so you guys can see all the craziness. Steve says we did it first. Eh?
Okay, likely story.
Oh, spoken like a true American there. All right, let's go and see who sat it first. It's Hannah. Nice,
Scott,
Hannah.
ruining your perfect score.
Wow. If you get a 90, you're going to be mad. Or a 99.
Right.
Or no, 89. Everybody got points. Good job. Let's go to the leaderboard here and see where we're at on that.
1 point off from perfect with 39 points.
But Hannah's right there. And
Hannah
so
with
Chris,
29, still time to catch up.
Chris did say that he forgot to type in the answer because he was busy yapping
Sounds
in the
on
chat.
brand.
So he could have had more points. Wow. And there you go on the scoreboard. As we go over to question number 5, the category is city skylines. I won't be giving you any more help. Sorry, Adele.
Mostly because he doesn't know.
I got that one right. I nailed it.
Good job.
I nailed it.
And then questioned yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right.
Because
this one's a little bit trickier.
Oh, ooh, okay. All right. Oh, which city skyline is this? Is it Daytona Beach? No, nice. Is it Honolulu? Nice. Is it Atlantic City? Ooh, do they have water there? I don't know where Atlanta is. Is it Santa Barbara? Oh my gosh.
You don't know where Atlanta is?
It's in Georgia, but like I don't know where Georgia is.
Atlantic City is not where Atlanta is.
Is Atlantic City in New Jersey?
Pretty sure it is.
Oh, okay. Then it could be by the water, but it's not. I don't see barges, so I don't think so.
Maybe not as tricky as I thought it was. You guys
I thought you
recognized
did pretty good, huh? On that,
a lot of people got this one right, though.
It is Honolulu. Daytona Beach was a good one as well. Scott getting that one right first, followed by my kids maybe do it. Mel, Shane, Shannon, Foxy Koala, Christina, Sue, Jeff, Sally, Valerie. Oh my gosh, I got it up before I go to cough.
Good job, Dan. Over to our leaderboard. Scott, my heart breaks for you. 1 point away. I hope you always hold a grudge against Hannah if you end up with 99 points at the end. My kids made me do it, moving up to second with 31. No, there's 10 questions.
Or 91 points?
It would be 99. He's 1 point off from perfect.
She took the 10 points away, though.
Right, and then he got 9, so he's 1 point off from perfect.
Oh, I see how that goes.
Yeah, so
I mean, I did make up the points for this show.
If he gets every other question correctly first, he's going to be 1 point off from a perfect game, and it's going to be all Hannah's fault.
Wow.
And Hannah didn't even get this one right at all.
Look at us making them make enemies in the chat.
Yes, I like to create conflict, as long as I'm not involved in it.
You don't.
No, as long as I'm not involved in it, I'm happy to create conflict for other people to endure.
All right. On to the next question.
Give me just a second here.
Skylines is the category. Bam. What city skyline is this? Is it San Francisco? Is it Charleston? Is it Tampa? Or is it Brooklyn? Wow, that skyline back there looks really nice. It looks dense there. A lot of people say it's San Francisco. April says it's Charleston. Loki the Siberian says it's Brooklyn. And so does Jeff. Sorry, Steve. The answer is not Brooklyn. It is actually me hoping I get this right, which is San Francisco. Did you go across that bridge, Crystal?
I actually did, I believe, because that's the Bay Bridge, not the Golden Gate Bridge. I did not realize we were going across it until we were like halfway across it because the walls were so high, it doesn't feel very bridgy.
Oh, okay.
Very disconcerting that a lot of the vertical support things, we discussed it and then we looked it up and apparently they replaced a bunch of it at some point, but a lot of the old stuff is there but with no cables holding it, so it looks like things are broken and like no longer connected, so that's a little disconcerting.
Hey, Rizzo. She's just sitting right at my feet.
Oh, Steve says he knew it wasn't the Golden Gate, so he defaulted to Brooklyn.
Okay.
I tricked you.
And Crystal was just there. She went actually to Alcatraz, and that's something that we'll talk about in an upcoming episode of In the House, an audio recording, not a podcast. We'll talk about Crystal's trip to San Francisco and all the shenanigans.
There were lots of shenanigans
that she got into. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So let's go over to see who got that.
My kids maybe do it. Says, I am a structural engineer, and yes, we deal with the cable things. I work at an engineering company, but we don't do bridges. We do different. We
just
do
tunnels.
No, we do buildings.
Oh, okay. Right. All right.
Steve also crossed the Golden Gate. I did when I was a teenager, but not on this trip. I didn't really want to.
I don't even know if I've been across there, dude. And I used to live up in Antioch. I used to live like a half an hour from there. All right, let's go and see who got that one right first. It was Nikki, followed by my kids. Maybe do it. Foxy Koala, Hannah, Wolfie W, Christina, Milshane, Scott, Sue, and Courtney. All in the top 10. Did I say 10 names? I feel like that wasn't even 10 names, but there I go.
I don't know.
I can spit things out of my mouth really
Scott
fast.
getting further away from a perfect game.
Ooh.
52 points, still holding on to that lead. 12
job.
points ahead of second place. My kids made me do it with 40 points. Hannah with 36, Christina with 29, Chris and Milshane and Sue all tied with 23, Wonder Woman with 19, Foxy Koala with 17, and Woofy rounding out the top 10 with 15 points.
Steve says, I was in a tunnel today. That's what she said.
TMI.
He did. Here, look. I'll show you a picture of it. I got a picture of it here somewhere. Let me see if I could turn it down and send it here. Bam. Bam. What was that you sent me? You sent me your pork roast. No, a picture of his dinner.
His pork roast in a tunnel?
Oh.
You're doing it wrong. Do you know how to phone? Nobody can see anything.
He's like, you can't see, but there's a Canada and an American flag, and he's under the water in the bridge going over it. So
I
he's
am
in two countries
not okay with
time.
that at all. Underwater in a tunnel? No, thank you.
And you'll also be happy that Steve's stoked that he got some RB curly fries in the States to take back with him. I didn't have the heart to tell him that every time we do, they taste.
They're not that good. They're freezer burned.
But hopefully these ones don't.
Should have just gone to Arby's, bro.
I didn't want to shit in cereal.
Fair enough.
Too much. Like I know I have this huge Zeppelin up here.
Steve says no.
I have my lighting set up to be like further back.
Are you ready for question number 7?
Yes, let's do this.
Next skyline.
Next skyline is. What city skyline is this? Oh my gosh. Look at that try-hard building way back there. Is it Memphis? Is it Dallas? Is it New York? Or is it Baltimore? Scott Somerville says it's New York. April says it's Memphis. Jeff says it's Baltimore. Someone picked Dallas, so I feel like complete. And Ashy said it's Dallas. Sorry, Ashy. It is not Dallas. But
I believe this photo is taken in Central Park.
It is Central Park. It is in New York. It is in New York. I picked Dallas. I might have picked New York, but I probably would have picked Memphis. Scott Somerville getting that right, followed by Christina, Loki, Sarah, and Courtney, Sue, Wonder Woman. No, wait. Yeah, Wonder Woman. I didn't know if there was something else next to it. Liz, Milshane, all in the points.
And over to our leaderboard.
Yes.
Scott Somerville still holding on to it. I don't know if anyone's
Good
catching
job.
you on this one with 62 points. My kids made me do it with 41. Christina with 38. Hannah with 36. Sue with 27. Milshane with 24. Chris with 23. Wonder Woman and Foxy Koala with 22. And then a little bit of a jump down to Woofy W with 15.
That's too green for Texas. Yeah, you see everybody running for their lives. You see everybody scattering through the park. Then you know it might have been Texas. Yes. All right. On to question number 8. The category is city skylines.
Here's an easy one, guys.
Is it? All right. What city skyline is this? Is it Fort Lauderdale? Is it Reno? Is it Atlantic City? Or is it Las Vegas? Which, when I was in Las Vegas with Jess, I don't know how long ago. Was it 2 months? A month ago? A week ago? I don't remember.
A few weeks.
Vegas is nice and cleaned up right now. They're getting all ready for the F1 race, and boy, was it safe there. It was so nice there. There's so much security. There was no riffraff there. It was clean. It was hot, but it was fun. It was fun. All right, Dan's backyard. It's about 4 hours from here, but yeah, I mean, I guess when you get to the other side of the desert that I live in, you get to Las Vegas. All right, my kids made me got that one right first, followed by Scott, Hannah, Wolfie W, Nikki, Wonder Woman, Loki, That's gotta be Aunt Courtney there. Mel Shane and Foxy Koala all in the points. The roller coasters are fun, yes, but I think I wanted to say it was $30 to ride the roller coaster there. I don't remember. Jess, are you here? I think it was like $27 or $30 each to ride the roller coaster.
They're a little not smooth, like real shaky and uncomfortable, in my opinion. Everybody got that one right, though, so congratulations to everybody.
Good job, everybody.
Scott, 20 points ahead of second place. If My Kids Made Me Do It gets both of these right first, and Scott gets them completely incorrect, they will tie for first. Other than that, Scott's getting it.
No, don't have a tie for Crystal. She'll go nuts. That's about the same distance from me to Toronto. To Toronto. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's
Toronto?
Right. Except for, like, I just drive, like, in a straight line. Yeah, Toronto. You got to say all the letters. Oh, my gosh. All right. On to question number 9. The category is Skylines. Let's see if you can scope this first. Bam. What skyline is this? Is it Hilton Head Island? What? Is it Myrtle Beach? Is it Miami? Or is it San Diego? Wow, look at how clear. One of these days I'm going to get to see clear water like that. Like, just so clear. I know. Steve says it's Myrtle Beach. Shannon says it's Miami. So does Sally and Charles. And then the chat stopped.
Everybody's answered.
It was done. They were done. And Cyber Husky, there you go, Cyber Husky. And Ashley, there you go. And the correct answer is Miami. It is definitely Miami. Place looks really neat. Also looks like it's about to sink into the water. My Kids Made Me Do It got that one right. First of all, by Hannah, Maggie. Good job getting up there in the top 3. Wonder Woman, Aunt Courtney, Jeff, Sarah, Liz, Foxy Koala, and Scott Somerville rounding out the top 10. Let's see what that does to the leaderboard with only one question left to go.
Scott making sure to get 1 point on that, so you can cinch the lead.
Nice.
Scott
with
72 points. You're taking this one. My Kids Made Me Do It. 1 point away from being able to win if he gets the next one 100% correct anyway.
Steve,
good job,
does look like Vice City, doesn't it? All right. So, this is going to be the last question here. Congratulations on Scott Somerville. But that doesn't mean that everybody else can't get this right as well. This is the last question for our picture category. The category is City Skylines. Let's do this. Question number 10. What city skyline is this? Is it Boston? Is it Philadelphia? Is it Cincinnati? Or is it Cleveland? I wouldn't live in Cleveland.
No.
I have no idea.
Yeah, what do you know about Cleveland?
I have no idea. I don't know. Isn't that where the Drew Carey show was from? I think Cleveland
so.
Rocks. So maybe I'm wrong.
Most people are going with Boston or Philadelphia.
Steve said 3 question mark. You should probably also type in 3 without the question mark.
Yeah, the question mark negates the answer.
So you can get points for that. It is Boston. I didn't recognize it because I didn't see enough assholes out there fighting. We want to fight?
I made sure to get a zoomed out view.
Fight? Where's my hat that's like super bent, like where the hat bill's almost touching? Oh, WKP in Cincinnati. Okay, there you go. For all you Lonnie Anderson lovers out there. All right, Wonder Woman got that one right first, followed by Nikki, Shannon, Sally, Amanda, Jeff, Sarah, Mel, Shane, Chris, and Michelle. Whew, get out of the way. Get your hair, Dan. Oh my gosh, there you go. I can see better. All in the points.
Only 16 of you got this right. Scott did not get it right, but it did not matter because he held on with 72.
Fantastic.
My Kids Made Me Do It. Honorable mention with 62 points. You're better with balls. Hannah in third place with 53. Wonder Woman with 44. Christina with 41. Mel Shane and Sue with 30. Nikki with 29. Chris with 27. Foxy Koala with 25. Shannon with 23. Jeff and Woofy with 22. Sarah Benson with 21. Aunt Courtney with 19. Loki the Siberian with 18. Sally and Maggie with 15. Liz with 14. Nancy with 13. Michelle and April tied with 12, Valerie with 10, Cyber Husky and Sharon each had 9, Adele and Linda had 8, Husky Mom Bronico, Amanda Moline, Starry Knight, Dale, and Amanda Gingrich all had 7. I think I pronounced your last name wrong. Ashley with 6, Marianne with 5, I Love the Color Black with 4, Charles with 3, and I didn't see the name. Somebody else had 2. Everybody got points this time. All 37 of you who played along on this round all got points.
That's all right. Get all your talking out now so you'll be quiet later.
Rude.
I know, right? All right, let's go back over.
Give me just a second to get the final score. I think it was 72, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
For sure.
Congratulations to Scott Somerville. You started off real strong, and it was strong enough to keep you in the lead the entire round.
Nice. All right, on to the whatever. Back to home. Back to home we go. You can take that timer off of there because we're going to start a lot sooner than 2 minutes. Oh, actually, I'm going to go turn on the oven. I don't remember how. 375?
I don't know. Isn't the box over there?
Yeah.
Ooh, not that many T's. Scott Somerville with 2 M's, 1 R, 2 L's. All right, so far 3 rounds in, we've got Nikki winning round 1 with 84 points. My kids made me do it with 71 points. And Scott Somerville with 72 points. We've got 1 more round left to go with a completely different category. So if you didn't do well in that one, don't stress. This next one might be your round. Thank you guys for the reminder on the oven.
I don't want to forget the pizza. I don't want to forget that we have pizza.
Are you just going to hold it the whole time?
I don't know what else to do with it.
Why would you forget?
Because I'm hungry. And
go put it back in the refrigerator.
But it's
because
here.
We're going to be here another, half an hour or more.
Half an hour?
We're usually done at 8. You can't just hold the pizza for half an hour.
Luigi would.
Dan.
They don't eat,
Dan.
They don't even eat spaghetti in Mario, or they don't even eat pizza in Mario. They eat spaghetti. Which is just shredded pizza. It's just putting pizza through the shredder.
Pretty much. Mike is Baby Do It says, we had homemade pizza yesterday. We have not made homemade pizza in quite a while. Just, time restraints and all. But this Aldi pizza is actually pretty darn good. We add some Italian seasoning, some red pepper, and sometimes a little bit of extra cheese if it's a little thin. I'll throw some extra mozzarella on there if I've got it.
And then for all you foreigners out there, Crystal puts a bunch of American dressing on it.
Okay, hold on. Ranch is not a dressing. Ranch is a dip. It's not a dressing. You do not put it on salad.
Okay, you sound like
disgusting.
Seinfeld. Oh, it's a ranch ain't a dressing. It's a dip.
Disgusting.
It's a dip. Elaine, it's a dip.
Ranch is for pizza and carrots, and that's it. Fight me on it.
Here it comes. I knew this was coming. Ranch is gross.
Thank you.
Ranch is...
Well, it's gross on a salad. It's good. It's good on pizza. Nope, you guys are wrong. Ranch is not a salad dressing.
Cold salad from a good Mexican restaurant, that watery ranch.
Yeah, with a blue cheese or Caesar or something.
Oh, I say Mexican and my mom shows up. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Caesar salad's better. I do love Caesar. Caesar's dressing is really good.
It's better than ranch
I just
dressing.
got pickle ranch, and it's so good. I haven't tried that yet, Shannon. I would dip my carrots in it, but I don't know if I want that on my salad. I don't know about that.
Hannah says her bottle literally says dressing. I don't care.
All right,
it should not be used as a dressing. My honey mustard says dressing. I don't put that on a salad.
Milshan, I think we saw that movie, Us. All right, so here we are. Back
Did we watch that one? I'm going to write it down because I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, write it down. Crystal's got a big old list over here of movies.
I do.
That's nice, yes.
Because we spend hours looking through thumbnails trying to find the perfect movie, and it's never the perfect movie. Then we end up watching some stupid movie with Michael Cera that's a metaphor for life and having kids and dying, and it was really dumb.
It was funky.
It was weird.
It was
April wants to know what I put on my salad. Usually blue cheese. That's my go-to. I'm not opposed to some Caesar either.
Croutons, the cheese sticks.
Yeah, Parmesan, croutons, egg.
It's egg. Sometimes.
If I'm at a salad bar, I'll do some carrots, garbanzo beans, cucumbers.
Yeah, I like pepperoncinis and stuff like that. I like that. Adele, who's in Australia, says, we don't really have ranch here, but Subway does, and I put it on my sandwiches. It's probably not the ranch you guys have, though. Interesting. Next time you're there, if you see a label or anything, will you shoot me a picture of it? I'm curious.
Even the ranch that we have here, there's such a variation in the flavors of it that sometimes, we got the Aldi ranch one time and it was disgusting. It's tangy and weird. Thousand Island is ketchup and mustard. That's disgusting.
You know what, Starry Night? I was all about Thousand Island growing up. Thousand Island.
Yeah, kids are. It's ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, and Catalina was always
ketchup and mayonnaise.
Yeah, I was down for that. Christina says, Hot Tub Time Machine is funny and good and cheesy. Oh my gosh, I watched that. And in fact, I even watched Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
I've been hearing, we watched it. We've seen it.
We watched it once.
I've been hearing a lot of good things about it lately. Is it one of those things
it just got better? All of a sudden
is it
Chris
becoming
Robertson's
a cult
all
classic?
Of a sudden funny, or all of a sudden Say Anything has jokes?
People are suddenly just getting into it.
I don't know, man. It doesn't get funnier with age.
I see lots of stuff. Shannon says my kids love Aldi Ranch. It's got a tang to it that I can't deal with. Uncle Yukon says honey mustard is dressing for sandwiches. I eat it on vegetarian chicken sandwiches, so I agree. Steve says Italian dressing for the win. Nope, can't do Italian either.
I like Italian, especially if I'm having pizza and stuff. I do like
Thousand Island, I can see. No, Thousand Island is not McDonald's special sauce. That's different. Although Walmart does sell special sauce secret sauce that tastes more like that.
It's all in the same family, though. It's all in the same family.
Yes.
Foxy Koala says homemade ranch is better. Whoa. How do you make homemade ranch?
You add a seasoning packet to some sour cream.
Okay.
And that's what Blake says his mom does. I'm sure there's a different way to make it, actually from scratch.
The first one was fantastic. Really, the first Hot Tub Time Machine.
Foxy Koala says no.
Huh.
Blake always swears that we should make our own, and it's just, I think sour cream and a ranch packet.
Did I just get away with itching my butt right there, or was that pretty obvious?
Not when you bring it up.
Well, I just wanted to make sure for next time.
Dan.
Yes.
Stop scratching your butt on camera.
Okay. So,
Christina says, no, it's buttermilk. That makes more sense. All right, shall we go on to our final category?
Final category for tonight before we send you kids home.
This category I scrambled to come up with this afternoon before my afternoon nap. It is 90s TV.
Oh, yes, it is 90s TV. I have no idea what this is because I literally copied and pasted it right before we started it in here. That's not the that was a different hand I was itching, scratching.
Likely story.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Steve says I should win this one. Wow, way to call your shot, Babe Ruth.
All right.
What's the Canadian Babe Ruth? I don't even know.
Do they play baseball out there? I thought they just played curling and hockey.
I don't know. I'm sure it's somebody from arena football. I'm sure it's somebody from
Hannah says TV categories tend to be my jam. She's right. So Hannah's going to be the one to beat, but Steve thinks he's taking it. So let's see.
The score to beat's 84 today from Nikki. Wow.
Sorry if you guys are like under 25. This might not be your jam.
Yes.
And some of these, I will admit, are shows that were not only on in the 90s, but they were like on into the 90s.
Oh.
Like, don't fight me about that was in the 80s. I checked, they were also in the 90s.
All right, let's do this.
All right, game 4. Press play, click game, here we go.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Oh, question number 1. Which member of the British royal family appeared on the show Friends? Was it Prince Harry? Was it Princess Diana? Was it the Duchess of York? Isn't that a dog, like a dog type?
No, that's Sarah Ferguson.
Or Prince William. What a boring name. I guess Dan ain't any better, so take that, Dan.
The Duchess of York is the really pretty redheaded girl in the royal family. No?
Nah,
no.
They're all just gangly. I
right.
don't even know. I don't even know. It's the Duchess of York, whatever that is.
I just told you.
But she Meghan Markled her way onto the stage to get a walk-on role, apparently on the show Friends that I never watched.
Me neither.
So, right.
Let's see.
Who got that one first. First, it's Christina, followed by Mel, Shane, Sally, Shannon, Sue, Michelle, my kids maybe do it, Dale, Auntie Ange, and Sharon in the top 10.
Steve, where are you on this board?
He's waiting for good questions.
I don't see. Oh, there he is. 22nd.
Yeah, who even watched Friends? White people.
You were like the 8th person to get it wrong, Steve. Good job.
Yeah. All right, on to question number 2. Which American novelist created the show ER? Wow, that was such a crazy show. Is it Philip Roth? Is it Michael Crichton? Is it George Saunders? Or is it Stephen King? Man, that show went from George Clooney to helicopters falling on top of people.
That was the best.
When the helicopter fell on the top of the ER
so
building.
Unexpected.
That building took such a beating.
I loved it.
Such a beating. We have some for some Michael Crichtons, and we have some for Stephen King's. And Aunt Courtney says it's George Saunders. But it's Michael Crichton. Wow, the guy from Jurassic Park?
Yep.
Wow. Dino DNA. And all the syringes inside ER. Oh my gosh. All right, Scott Somerville got that one right. First of all, by Wolfie, Hannah, Sue, Shannon, Mel, Shane, my kids maybe do it, Foxy, Koala, Loki, and Liz all in one breath.
Nice job, Dan. Probably going to be some mixing it up here. There's a bunch of different names there. Then in the last one, give me just a second to get the right board on the screen here. Oops, what happened? There we go. This one.
Who's an a-hole? Michael Crichton?
What did you do?
Or the dude from Jurassic Park. I liked him.
Mel Shane in first with 13, followed by Shannon and Sue tied with 13, Christina with 11, Scott with 10, Sally and Wolfie with 9, Hannah and Mike has made me do it with 8, and Michelle in 10th place with 6 points.
Nikki remembers well enough. The guy that got the helicopter fell on him deserved it. Really? You remember all that from ER?
Yeah, Marianne says that dude was an a-hole. Yeah, remember? It was the redheaded guy, right? And he was like, we were really hating on him a whole bunch, like, in that part of the series. And then
I don't remember
the helicopter landed on him, and I think most of the audience cheered.
Oh.
Like, that was well played.
Yeah. I just remember going like, wow, they really jumped the shark.
I loved it. The most memorable scene in all of ER.
All right, on to question number 3. The category is 90s television shows. Don't get this one wrong, Steve. What is the name of the self-aware artificial intelligence computer in Quantum Leap? Is it Ziggy? Is it Hal? Is it Brack? Or is it Ottoman?
Steve says, this is not the TV I watched in the 90s.
Oh.
Sorry, Canada.
I didn't watch Quantum Leap. I knew it was on the first time, but it was just a bunch of old dudes hanging out, like, whatever. But
I loved it.
The new Quantum Leap, though, has been really good. I watched the first season of it, and it was really, really good. So I'll watch more of Quantum Leap when it comes back. I thought it
came back last week.
Did it? I thought that was really good.
They definitely modernized it well. It's the same... it's a continuation of the same story, but with modern twists to it, if that makes sense. Like, they modernized it a bit. Really good, really well done. If you guys were into the original at all, check out the new one. There's a whole first season up on probably Hulu or something, or CBS, Paramount, whatever. Did they bring back Scott Bakula? No, they did not. Who is it? It's the Asian guy from... Oh, he was in something else. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, really, really well done. I highly recommend it. Yeah, apparently this is not anybody's 90s TV. Sorry.
It's good though. I really did like it.
Mr. Danny Dale joining late. Did you eat the cookies yet? Yes, we did.
We did at halftime. So, I have the DVR off, so you can't rewind it. But as soon as this is over for replay, you can go and like click like towards the middle.
Quick review, pretty good. I'm not 100% sold on the filling, and I'm definitely going to take one of the cookies and put some marshmallow fluff and a layer of chocolate on it.
Right.
Because I'm not 100% sold on that lime filling. It's a little tangy, and it's not quite it.
Oh. All right.
Let's see who got it right.
Go on to see who got this one right. Scott got this one right first, followed by Sue, Shannon, Foxy Koala, Wolfie W, Meggie Dixon, oh that's cute, Liz, Christina, Aunt Courtney, Mel Shade, and that's it. I can't say your name, Jeff. Sorry, I'm not allowed to. But you got it right, though.
Why not?
All in the points, because that was past 10 people.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, let's go look at the leaderboard now. We have a leaderboard.
We do.
We do.
Sue in the lead with 22. Shannon right behind her with 21. And Scott right behind them with 20.
Fantastic.
Mel, Shane, and Wolfie tied with 15. Christina with 14. Foxy Koala with 10. Sally with 9. Hannah and My Kids Made Me Do It with 8 points each.
Fabulous. I hope you guys are having a great...
Kathy says, chocolate will
Saturday
be good.
night.
Yeah, marshmallow fluff with a layer of chocolate. Like, I'll melt the chocolate and then put it over it. And the graham cracker cookie.
Yeah.
I think that
would be good.
amazing.
The cookie was really good. I really liked the cookie itself.
Yeah, I think putting the filling on it kind of detracted from the cookie, and I think the marshmallow and chocolate will enhance it.
We wouldn't make those again that way because crumble cookies are only good visually, but they're hard to eat. One time we were going to a concert and Crystal got a bunch of crumble cookies in a box, and they were in the backseat of a car before we went into the concert. We were in the parking garage. Crystal like shoved herself in the back seat and was shoving all the cookie in her mouth.
Sir, that was before we went to dinner.
Was it before we went to dinner?
When we met Max from Stream Smart for dinner,
right.
and I gorged on cookies before dinner.
But I like smaller cookies. I like the smaller.
I like
cookies.
the giant cookie. I don't think they nailed the filling flavor on this one, or maybe it was like my limes didn't have the right flavor. I don't know. It was just a little tangy and not the correct way. I'm gonna.
All right. On to question number 4. The category is 90s television. What are Sabrina's two aunts called in Sabrina the Teenage Witch? I didn't watch that show. Is it Hilda and Helga? Is it Zelda and Frida? Is it Zelda and Hilda? Is it Hilda and Linda? Why is this Frida name like so popular? What was that the name of somebody in the freaking craft or something? Anybody that thinks you're like cool and unique's got Frida in their name to some degree. I just thought it's like the Fritos, like the chips. Like you're just a female Frito lover. Is it Frida or Freda? Freda?
I think Frida.
Yeah, if you're a female, you love Fritos. You're a Freda. It's Zelda and Hilda. It's Caroline Rain was one of them, I'm sure.
Ray, not Rain.
Followed by Sue, Cyber Husky, Chris, Jeff, Valerie, Loki, Shannon, Sally, and Hannah all in the points.
Oh, did Steve get one right?
Yeah, Steve got it
right.
Good job, Steve. Good job, Steve.
Well, I did watch Sabrina.
I did not. It was on and stuff like that, but I did not watch Sabrina.
I've seen a bit of it. I didn't watch it religiously or anything.
I was outside playing hockey then.
Let's check our leaderboard.
Yes.
Sue's still holding on with 31 points. Shannon with 24.
Close.
Scott and Foxy Koala tied for third with 20 points. Mel, Shane, and Wolfie tied with 15. Christina with 14. Sally with 11. Cyber Husky with 10. Hannah with 9. Good job, friends.
And Chris is back from making guacamole.
No, he has show snacks now, so we can continue.
Oh, man. Dude,
sir, you didn't ask us to pause.
Dude, guacamole is like the hardest thing to make. Because you get the stuff for guacamole, you start making it, you have to eat half of it to make sure you get the ratios right. It's $40 to make guacamole.
Just pay $10 for the pound at the Vallarta.
I don't think they have Vallartas out there. I think they're too inland.
It's Arizona. They've got a Mexican grocery store, I'm sure.
Yeah, but every time we make guacamole, it's like we eat half of it trying to like get it dialed.
Trying to get the right seasoning.
Yeah.
Taste this. Okay, maybe a little more pepper. Maybe a little more lime juice. Maybe a little more paprika. Can we put more onion in it? Do we have onion? Let's add more onion. Right. Oh, let's balance it out. Yeah, constantly.
I guess it's more like yuckamole. Yeah.
No, Steve, that is not how you're supposed to say it.
It's it's guacamole like Fozzie Bear's like waka 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 Molly was what they would have said if they didn't cut off his airtime first.
First
no
of all,
respect.
The actual Mexican here, it's mole, guacamole.
You say it
not-
so like beautifully, like
Well, it's not guacamole.
it's a guacamole.
Your mom should be ashamed
Dude,
of you.
I'm gonna open up like a state, like there's like a fry guys where they just sell fries. I'm gonna open up a waka waka waka. It's just gonna say waka waka waka, and it's gonna just be guacamole stuff.
Sir, you better have some stir fry in there. Right? In the wok?
You can. In the way. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, on to question.
What are we even
On
doing?
to question number 5. I don't know. It's us in our cable access show here. What American city is the home of the bar in Cheers? Is it New York? Is it Boston? Is it L.A. or is it Chicago? Where did they go? Where everybody that acted on that show turned into a-holes? Where was that at? BRM Bug says it's in Boston. So does Perfecto39. Husky Mom Bronico says it's Chicago.
This show reminds me of my childhood so much. My dad
Was
loved
that
this show,
on
and it was
in your house?
always on in my house.
It was Boston. I did not watch Cheers. I don't know. No. I'm a kid and it's just a bunch of adults.
It was definitely over my head. Like, I could probably rewatch it and understand it better.
Mm-hmm.
I have no grasp of the characters or the plot other than, like, I think Ted Danson was a bartender.
Right. It's probably
and
got
they all
good
hung out at the
punchlines
bar.
and stuff. But like, if growing up, if like there wasn't someone that looked like me, talked like me, acted like me, video games, colors, or anything in it, I'm like, those just shows for old people.
Right. I would not have watched this had my dad not been obsessed. Steve pointing out Cheers was barely a 90s show. Sir, did you hear my disclaimer at the beginning? It was on until 93. I checked.
Damn.
Because I felt like it was 80s too, because it reminds me of my childhood. But in looking for questions, this came up in the 90s category, and I'm like, was it on in the 90s? And it was 93.
Dang, you guys are gonna have to go out for a rip when you come to Novi. It's gonna be a battle. Unless it was the Bears, then it was Chicago. Right. All right.
Shannon says, I grew up in a bar. Was it Cheers? Was Norm there? Did you have your own version of Norm?
Do you need John Taffert to come to your house now?
A Beer and Bug says, I've rewatched it twice as an adult, and it makes me feel both nostalgic and insane. Steve says, bring your passport. That's cute that you think I have a passport.
All right.
Remember how hard it was for Dan to try to get one here? He had to go to Michigan to get one.
I know, huh? That was crazy. I was gonna sell mine, but
Nobody wants to
looks
buy
like
that.
me. Nobody looks like DiPacino.
Let's see who got this one
All
right,
right.
Dan.
Yes. A Wolfie W followed by Scott, Sue, my kids maybe do it, Shannon and Courtney, Cyber Husky, Christina, Foxy, and Liz. What's up, Cyber Husky? Staying up past your bedtime tonight. All right, on to question number 6.
On to the leaderboard, Dan.
On the leaderboard. Oh, fantastic.
Sue, I
Ooh.
believe, still holding on to that lead
Yes.
with 39 points. Shannon with 30. Not a lot of movement in the top 3 here. Scott with 29. Movement below that, though, we got Wolfie, Foxy Koala, Christina, Mel Shane, My Kids Made Me Do It, Cyber Husky, and Sally in our top 10.
Good job. All right, Crystal.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Did you get your passport? I did. Did you get your shots? What does that mean? Would you like to come back with?
I think he's hitting on you.
Yeah, maybe. I'm all shotted up. I don't need any tetanus shots.
All right, Dan. Are you ready for question number 6?
I'm ready for question number 6. Dan, get it together. Oh, that's my parents have been telling me about my whole life. One of Goosebumps' most famous episodes is called Night of the Living Blank. Is it day? Is it dummy? Is it dead? Or is it death? Thanks to Christina and everybody else that lived with us that I actually know this one because probably as I was leaving the house to go play hockey, this show came on, and I want to say it's Night of the Living Dummies. I think it's
just one dummy.
Is it just one dummy? Mm-hmm. It's that famous
He
dummy.
featured heavily in the movie with Jack Black.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yes, it is Night of the Living Dummy. Haha. What's up, Tristan? I see you here today. Happy times in Florida, I hope. Nancy followed by Chris,
No,
Maggie.
Nikki. That doesn't say Nancy.
It sure don't. Nikki followed by Chris, Maggie, Scott, Shannon, Adrian, Sally, Christina, Amanda, and Steve, all in the points.
I don't know what CXBRA is, but as far as I'm concerned, in my head, it's Chupacabra.
Adrian was quoting R. Kelly. I'm sorry, if it didn't come from Trapped in the Closet, then I don't know.
Really, though?
If it did, yeah. Right.
Adele says she hated that dummy as a kid.
Me too.
I loved the Goosebumps
Adele.
books, and Blake and I read them, and I was so excited when the movie came out, and he was like young enough to still care, and I took him to the movie, and we watched the Jack Black version of Goosebumps, and it was so good.
Adele, when I was like 6 years old, right? I lived like down in like Garden Grove somewhere, and
Because she knows where that is.
I lived like in LA, but like in my parents' in my parents' bedroom, up in the closet, there was a suitcase, and inside that suitcase there was one of those dummies. One of those dummies that looked like the dummy you would see in Goosebumps, like the stereotypical dummy with the lines on it. And I remember looking at it one day, and it smelled like the 70s, even though I was still in the 80s. It was like it was like 84 or 85, even though it still smelled like the 70s. I don't know who owned it. One of my elders did, but it was creepy. I had to shut my eyes so I could see where it was at in the house. It was creepy.
Kathy says it's coming back October 13. Christina says new series streaming soon. Are they bringing back just Goosebumps? I had no idea.
Interesting.
Adrian says, yes, it's kind of like chupacabra. That word means goat eater. Yes, I'm aware. So is the X because you're gender neutral? Or like not specifying like Latin X instead of Latino or Latina? Is that why? Is it cabra? Do I pronounce this cabra? Or kixbra? Can you spell it phonetically?
It's like Prince in a symbol. It's just, you got to feel it.
Well, you're chupacabra as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
On Disney Plus. Awesome. We have that. I will definitely be checking that out. That's going to be next week, I guess. Okay, over to our leaderboard, Dan. Sue's still in the lead with 39, although she didn't gain any points that round. Scott and Shannon with 36 tied for second. They're catching up to you, Sue. Wolfie with 25, Foxy Koala with 22, Christina with 20, Chris with 17, Mel Shane and Sally tied with 16, Maggie Dixon and My Kids Made Me Do It and Cyber Husky all tied with 15.
Adele's talking about a Ouija board. Okay, I'd never seen a Ouija board, but on television, like, cause like Big was popular and stuff. And then like one day I was in my friend's garage and it was like Ouija by Milton Bradley, but it said like Ojai, and I'm like, what's that? And finally someone's like, I saw the picture of the Ouija board, but it was like from Milton Bradley, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what a like
really weird.
What a curtain puller
Right.
that was. Yes. All right. Are you ready
question?
for question number 7? The category is 90s television. All right, here we go. Bam. Which character owns the house that the Golden Girls live in? Wow. I thought it would be owned by like the place that they all live. Isn't it like a retirement home? I guess not. Is it Rose? Is it Blanche? Is it Dorothy? Or is it Sophia?
Per the first episode, one of them owned a house and the others she was looking for roommates, and the others like responded to her ad.
You know, that's how they formed KISS, right? Gene Simmons
probably
posted about the rest of the band members. I think him and Paul were there, and they like...
This is one show where, like, not my demographic at all. When it was on originally, didn't care.
I didn't care.
Always loved this show.
I watched it too when I was a kid as well, and laughed at everything when I was like, not over the head stuff, but like I laughed at the show and enjoyed the heck out of that show.
Somehow they nailed it. It
up.
didn't matter that, I mean, the ladies were younger than their characters, but it was like a bunch of old ladies, like 70s, 80s, maybe.
It was good.
Didn't matter. We all watched it.
For us, it was that, and it was paired by Empty Nest. Empty Nest was on after Golden Girls for a while. And
didn't catch the same. You just watched it because it was like
then maybe Blossom took over that spot.
Weekend lineup,
yeah,
whatever.
Golden Girls is great. It still holds up. We've had it on. Like we
Look,
ran the marathon.
Even
before.
the Australian loved the Golden Girls. Yeah, we have rewatched it. Still holds up. You'll still laugh at the jokes. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. It was solid. All right, Crystal, let's see who got this one right first. Let's see who's golden. It is April, followed by Valerie, Shannon, Nikki, Cyber Husky, Sally, Liz, Chris, Auntie Ange, and Michelle, all in the points.
Oh my gosh, Shannon says they were supposed to be in the late 50s age-wise. Oh my god, but they look so old.
And that's
like,
not too far from
my
me.
mom's in her mid-60s and doesn't even look that old.
I mean, I believe you, but no, there's no way that they tried to like market it as that. Really?
Really? 50s?
I'll tell you what, though. I saw a picture the other day that somebody posted, and it showed the ages of some of these people. You can go to leaderboard while I talk, because not much has changed.
Shannon, Sue, you lost your lead to Shannon.
Ooh.
Go ahead. You were saying?
Oh, I forgot now.
Chris said they tried to reboot Golden Girls with Hot in Cleveland. I don't think I ever watched that, but no.
Oh, they tried it. My mom liked that
recapture
show.
that. Adele says, I now think I need to watch it again. Yes, ma'am, you do. Please.
I know what it was. I saw a picture, and it showed like Archie Bunker, and it showed like Alice from the Brady Bunch, and it's like Alice was like 47 or something like that, or 45, or 43. I think I'm older than what Alice looked like when she was Alice inside the Brady Bunch.
Did people our age just look older at our age, like 50 years ago or more? Or did they just try to make them look older for the show?
You know, they probably tried to make them look older, because you know what? I'm thinking maybe looking back, maybe that was maybe that was a wig on Alice. Did they have head merkins then, like back in the Brady Bunch days?
I don't know.
Because so maybe she just did that. So I don't know if the actor will. I don't know if she was. Now I'm confused if it was the actor that was playing older or if it was or if it was not.
And Beer Buck says, I don't know, people in their 50s and the 80s look like they were in their 80s to me. Right, like, it's hard because you have that, like, filter of when you're a kid, everybody looks old.
Right,
like,
everybody looks old.
People in their 40s looked old. I don't feel like I look as old as people in their 40s looked when I was 20. Like, no way.
You were right.
Shannon says we absolutely look younger now. They acted old and dressed and looked old. They really did. They had like muumuus and stuff and like the sweatsuits that older people wear that are like, you know, comfort over fashion and stuff.
Yeah, Mama's Family, she was only 20.
Shut up.
All right, let's get on to question number 8 here. The category is 90s television. Bam. What is Grace's job in Will and Grace? Is it marketing executive? Is it a lawyer? Is it a landscape designer? Or is it an interior designer? Oh my gosh. Wow, these things come rolling on in. Steve says it is a lawyer.
This was one of my favorite shows.
Perfecto says it's an interior
when
designer.
It was on originally and when it came back.
Landscape designer.
Such a great show.
It was popular too. That was a good Will and Grace did well.
Steve says, wait, no, I'm wrong. Yes,
Are
you
you? It is an interior designer.
An interior designer.
Yes. Let's see who designed it the quickest.
I believe Will was the lawyer.
Chris, followed by Scott, Shannon, Mel, Shane, Cyber Husky, Valerie, Christina, Sarah, Michelle, and Auntie Ange, all in the points.
Over to our leaderboard. There we go. Oh, Sue, you're moving down. Shannon moving up. She is in first with 52, ahead of Scott with 45, Sue with 39, Chris with 30, Cyber Husky with 27, Wolfie with 26, Christina and Mel Shane both with 24 points, Foxy Koala, Sally, and Valerie all tied with 22.
Yahoo!
Are you over here petting your cat? Sir, you're hosting a show.
Aw, Mama Cat was talking to me. Hi, Mama Cat.
All right, Dan, we've got 2 more questions.
Right. Wow, 2 more questions.
And Sue says, I think I knew the 80s part of the 90s category. Fair enough.
All right, on to question number 9. Frasier is a spin-off of what show? Is it Home Improvement? Is it Friends? Is it Cheers? Or is it Dallas? All right, after you're voting, somebody please explain to me in the chat this new Frasier reboot, because I did not see Niles, I did not see the dad, I did not see the dog, I did not see the brother at all. I just saw old Frasier Crane standing there like trying to be sassy, and so like now I'm confused on this reboot. And it's Cheers. Frasier was a good show as well. I really liked Frasier. That was another show that you could be any age and watch it. I thought that show was pretty funny.
I never watched it.
The dad had to have died by now. Yeah, he did. But Aunt Courtney, I saw that and I did not look like anybody from the old Frasier was there. If the sassy was she a maid or the caretaker lady? If it wasn't, like, if she's not there with the Zeners.
No, Auntie Ange says it's just Frasier in the reboot with his son. Yeah, so it's like, you know, later in life. Now he's the grumpy old man. I don't know, I never watched the first one, but now he's like the old grumpy dad. And then what, like Frasier got a podcast now? Because I'm sure he's not employed. Remember, because he had his own show. You didn't watch Frasier. I did not.
You didn't watch Frasier. Oh, the original Frasier was good. I have zero... Sorry, Frasier. I have zero hopes for this reboot. Like, he's not even, like...
No? Are you going to watch it?
He wasn't the funniest one in the show. It was the dad, the brother, and the lady. Like, he was just there to be a grump. So, yes, sounds boring without the rest of it. Exactly. They might as well have tried to put together Woody Harrelson. I don't know if he gets off of one of his Salvia adventures and bring him back in and do a Cheers reboot or something. I don't know.
Dale says, from what I got, he actually goes back to Boston.
Interesting. All right. Daphne, yes. Yeah, I don't think there's no Daphne, right? Maybe special guest stars. Could be. All right, let's see who got that one right first. Let's see who cheered it the first. Chris, followed by Scott, Sue, Valerie, Wolfie, Cyber Husky, Sally, Liz, Foxy Koala, and Auntie Ange, all in the points. Darn, I should have put the pizza in.
I'll get to it when we finish this round, Dan. You couldn't put it in because the oven wasn't heated up yet. We're doing a show.
30
Calm
more
down.
minutes till pizza.
Calm down, Dan.
30 minutes.
Over to our leaderboard. Oh, Scott knocking Shannon down. Scott with 54, Shannon with 53. One of you guys is taking it.
Good job.
It looks like Sue can still take it too if she gets this one correct first with 47 points. Chris with 40. Blah 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 blah. There's the rest of you.
Oh my gosh! I'll start the oven. I do have the oven on, but when I put that pizza in the oven, it takes like 26 minutes.
The pizza has to be opened. It has to have the seasoning put on it and then put in the oven. The tray has to come out to put it on.
And this is what we get for not getting pizza rolls. I could set up a TV tray here. I could have an air fryer right next to me. I could be air frying.
Adrian says, wait, where's the cookies? We ate them all already.
We ate the cookies, but at the end of the show, we can bring it back again.
Yeah, let's do this last question.
We'll do this last question, yes. All right, hold on. We're down to the win here.
Yes, it is going to be Scott or...
Come back to the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris?
No, that's
Bam.
Scott or Shannon.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it was another
or
S
Sue.
name. Oh yeah, Sue could take
Sue's
it too.
right there too, as well. All right, get your fingers ready. The category is 90s television. Let's do this. In which fictional California town is Buffy the Vampire Slayer set? We're talking about the television show, not the movie. Is it Agrestic? Is it Beacon Hills? Is it Neptune? Or is it Sunnydale?
I never watched this show either.
I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It was really good. It was good until Bones showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was one of the vampires, right?
Yeah, I think he was Angel.
I'm aware of who was on the show and like the visuals of the show. I think it was during that time when I was like working and going to school and didn't watch
Sarah
stuff.
Michelle Gellar, the band camp chick. It was good. Xander, I liked it. Beacon Hills from the Vampire Diaries. Oh yes, it is. It is Sunnydale. Tristan got that one right. You know it. Buffy was 15/10. 15 out of 10. Yeah, I liked Buffy was good. It was Angel and Spike. That's the other two.
I liked the movie a lot.
The movie was fine.
I think I just wasn't watching
Chrissy
TV
Swanson.
when
that was okay.
when the TV show came out.
All right, let's see who won the game.
Let's see who got this round first.
Chris got it right, followed by Nikki, Shannon, Scott. My kids made me do it. Christina, Cyber Husky. Oh no, I almost said that one right. Roll on. Valerie, Sally, and Jeff all in the points here. And what does that do to our final leaderboard
All
here?
right, is it going to be Scott or Shannon?
Oh,
it's a tie!
It's a tie!
Scott and Shannon tied with 61 points each. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Both of you will make your way onto the leaderboard since there's no such thing as a tiebreaker here on DANtics 2.0.
Chris says he was gone for the first 4 questions, so he's taking some pride in third.
Hey, good job.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Fred. I didn't even notice you got third because I was astounded by the tie.
Yeah, he was making guacamole. It's a tie. Yes, hashtag ties for Crystal. Oh my gosh, ties for Crystal.
You know, it's not so bad on this version of DANtics. It was the call-in one that really drove me nuts. We have decided on this version of DANtics,
yeah,
you just both get your names up there and move on with life. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I won't ask you in minutes, a question in minutes. How many minutes?
That was always very stressful to try to get both people on the phone and figure out how to do it.
That was the fun part. That was the fun part.
It was too much.
Wow.
Dell says, Angel was every teenage girl's biggest crush. Me, I was all for Spike. Love me some James Marsters.
Is that who played it? Oh, okay. I don't know. By the time I got to those seasons, I was already starting to peter out of Buffy. My first win, don't mind sharing, and we'll get your name up on the leaderboard over here. Congratulations to the winners and everybody else who participated tonight. There's 70 people here at the end of the night, so I appreciate all of you being here.
Hannah pointing out, funny that the 2 people who trash talked at the beginning of the round, her and Steve, fared so poorly.
Wow. It happens, you know.
Where's your? I don't see your name. Are you there somewhere?
It happens. It happens.
I don't. Oh, Hannah in 18th. Steve in 22nd. Wah wah.
Sound effects here on DANtics 2.0. All right, let's
I used to have buttons for that, but somebody took them all away.
Adrian said I got one question right. Let's go. That's good.
Good job.
That
it's better
good.
than none.
Nikki says I had the biggest score. Yes, let's go over there and see how everybody fared up. Crystal can go ahead and add the other scores here. We'll do a score rundown. Crystal will grab the cookie again before we go, so you latecomers can see the cookie. Programming, we will not be here next Friday because we'll be at a concert, but next Saturday night we'll have Hot Wheels night. I don't know the track yet. And then the weekend after that, we will be having Getting Baked with Crystal and more DANtics 2.0 with some new topics, new answers, and maybe some new winners. So that'll be fun for the next few weeks. Maybe the week after that I'm going to Michigan or maybe 2 weeks after that I'm going to Michigan to carve some pumpkins.
Dan, do something cute and screenshot worthy while I read the final scores of the night. Other direction. There you go. Nikki in our first round with 84 points, the highest score of the night. My Kids Made Me Do It was the winner in the second round with 71 points. Scott Somerville was the winner of round 3 with 72 points.
Now the other one.
And Scott and Shannon tied round 4 with 61 points
That'll
each.
be the screenshot.
Congratulations to all of our winners. Thank you so much to everybody who played along. If you didn't play along, there'd be no point in us being here.
Enjoy the funky screenshot since none of you guys want to post pictures of me with my eyes open. So enjoy that face. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming back after the long absence. It feels good to be in front of the camera again. Much needed breaks. We will be doing more time off, not in this amount. That was just a concentrated time off to try to get us, back up and running again. But
followed by the sickness.
Yeah, but maybe we'll do 1 week a month where we're just done and off and stuff like that. It felt good to recharge the batteries. It felt good to want to be in front of the camera again. And obviously it feels good to be home in front of the DANtics 2.0 set because this is where I belong. I love it. I love it.
Auntie Ange says she's out of here, but she wanted to say yay for October's RFS Cats calendar featuring Topo and a Kumiko cameo in the dryer.
That's right.
Love me some RFS Cats, don't you know? I need to pull it out and check what the kitten's gotcha day is.
You guys would love it. Right over here to the side, all three of them are sitting over here.
Nap time on the shelf.
Nap time on the shelf. Mama Cat, Baxter, and Roxy. Once a day, they all end up together for a meeting.
Check in for a nap and a bath.
Yeah, for a check-in. All right, Crystal.
Michelle says, congratulations to all the winners, and thanks, Crystal, for some interesting topics.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
If you're leaving, we turn off your mic, please.
I'm going to grab the cookie.
Okay.
Am I second mic?
Yeah, thank you. All right. Well, I hope everybody had a great night tonight. See you next week. Yes, next Saturday. We'll be here for Hot Wheels night, and like I said, I'll figure out the track during the week. Have fun in Michigan, Dano. I will. I'm going to go carve pumpkins at the end of the month, and that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Thanks for the fun night. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I hope you're feeling better. All right, Crystal's bringing this out of here. Let me see if I can do some adjustments. I can do some adjustments now that the show's over. Here.
Slight update.
Can you hold that?
Hi, my hair's not really done, and I took a nap on it. Slight update. When I put the filling on it mid-show and we tasted the cookie, the filling was really, really liquidy. It was in Tupperware since last night in the refrigerator, but it was still very, very liquidy.
I don't know if turning down. I'm trying to turn down the lights a bunch so it'll like show up.
It is less liquidy now.
All right.
Now that it sat in the fridge uncovered after that, it's not dumping off of there. So that's the secret. We're going to have to fill them and then refrigerate them for a little bit before we eat them, because we took a bite and you can see it ran off on the plate. The taste of the filling was a little too tangy for my not liking. Anybody who missed our review in the middle, do you want to? It's solidified a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take at least one of these cookies and put some marshmallow fluff on it and a layer of chocolate across the top and make a s'mores cookie. They're pretty good though.
They're pretty good.
I'm not mad at it. And Brittany says, "Don't forget Wednesday's show." That's right. We had a.
Do we have a Wednesday show this week? Is it
Mario Kart?
Is it Mario Kart this Wednesday?
You get back on camera.
I'll get back. I know it's all low now. Is it Mario Kart this Wednesday? Here, I'll pick it up. This just in, we might have a stream this Wednesday. That's this Wednesday? It's a Mario? Okay. So yes, this Wednesday, tune in here. If you have Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch, you can play. If not, you can just join in the chat and hang out. But we will be playing some Mario Kart. People really like that. For all you guys that have the Nintendo Switch or just want to kind of hang around game night, we do have that. Okay, so it is on the 11th. All right, so... Oops. Yeah, so make sure you come back and join us on this Wednesday for Mario Kart. I will post some updates on the Facebook page and on the YouTube page. I've been trying to put some YouTube stuff on there. And keep an eye out for next week. We'll have another Follow Me Around video for the members first. And we do have a podcast record. I have a list of stuff here on a piece of paper to podcast. So as soon as Crystal's, she looks like she's feeling better now, but as soon as she's all better, we'll get that going. Crystal's actually doctoring up the pizza to put it in the oven, so that makes me happy. Can I just play with my nephew's birthday present? Yeah, screw it. Just play with it and throw it in the bag. Your nephew won't mind. Hannah said, I need some food. I'm failing. Go ahead, have some food. I'll let you guys go for the night. I'll wrap it up here, so that way you guys can go. I feel like I'm holding you hostage here at the end of it. Steve said, watch the Barbie movie. Okay. I'll get to the Barbie movie. I don't know what we're going to do after this. Either we're going to throw some Big Brother feeds on, we're going to put a movie on from the list, or I still have WWE Fastlane to watch. So, one of those. Crystal, make sure you fix the answer to that question in case you reuse the question in the future. That's a good idea because we do have the DANtics remix, so we can we'll fix that for sure. Dan, you're gonna love Fastlane when you watch it. I got through the first match. I got through the Cody match, which I didn't predict that outcome. I don't know what the heck they're trying to do with Cody Rhodes now. They're stalling until they have somebody ready for him because they don't have anybody ready for Cody because he's just flip-flopping around in Tag Teamville. That's where you go when the producers don't know what to do with you. Next horror movie I'm watching is the FNA Friday Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Oh yeah, huh? They were making down here. I think it was in LA. They were making a Five Nights at Freddy's pop-up pizzeria. They like to do that here. So I think they were doing that. I probably won't watch a Five Nights at Freddy movie, but I'm curious to at least see it, so I might fast forward through it a little bit. So I'll put it on, fast forward it through a little bit. So all right, I guess that's it. Everybody, you can go, or we could be done hanging out.
Everybody, you can go. Did you just miss the class?
I just missed the class. Well, people like Hannah doesn't want to miss a syllable. It's coming from my sweet dulcet tones, but she's hungry.
Do you need me over there to shut it off?
Dale says, no, I can just walk over there. It's fine. Maybe when adding the lime juice to the toppings, add some juice. What kind of juice? Wait a bit. Oh, add some juice. Wait a bit, then taste it and gauge whether to add more flavor-wise. If it's too liquidy or tangy, that might be why. We did add more yesterday as we were going, but we just kept adding the liquid. I want some sort of more of a, this is wrong, but more of like a corn powder. What's that corn powder that people walk on top of? Cornstarch, or to thicken it up or something. We're just missing some sort of fake ingredient in there or something like that. But I thought they tasted great. It's refreshing. It was nice and cold. The fillings kind of tasted like the yogurt for the key lime pie yogurt a little bit. So I like that. Maybe even just key lime pie yogurt on the top of it. That would just solve it. What about using the lime pudding? That's an option. Are you saying I have a Dan problem? Nah. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you Wednesday for Mario Kart. Otherwise, we'll see you Saturday after we go concert in on Friday night. So, have a good night. Make sure you follow me on make sure you follow me on Instagram if you want to see our latest photos. And we're less than 200 away from 5,000. So if you have a friend that's cool and doesn't suck, ask him to come watch the show. Yeah. Only the cool friends. Don't bring the sucky buggy ones. Yeah, we don't. So, all right, everybody, have a good night. We'll see you next time here on DANtics. What was that? On DANtics. And then I'm going to take myself off of the screen over here where I go and turn off the computer. All right, have a good night, everybody.